Previously last week, the heroes returned from the Astral Sea and arrived at the Tower of Araj, where Vizran revealed a plan to send the demon lords back to the abyss by luring them into the City of Spiders, where he would set them upon each other, and you all would deliver the final blows, sending them back to their infinite hell. As the details were expounded upon, a rictastic doubles match expanded between the Rictavios, where you found out that Gratz had infiltrated you all along, and it was super surprising, and it was not known about that beforehand.
Definitely.
Yep, for sure. Those gasps all around, and y'all cut his head off, and you secured a vial of blood for the ritual. Before heading on down and out back into the Underdark, and started proceeding through a maze-like series of tunnels of the Worm Writhings. That's where we pick up as you guys start making your way through these through these tunnels, and the general the general features of these tunnels are that they're about 20 to 30 feet in diameter, almost perfectly round, as these worms, giant purple worms, have carved their way and tunneled through. And as you continue to move through these tunnels, you'll go for about 15, 30 minutes of just undifferentiated circular tunnel, and then it'll suddenly be bisected without reason. It doesn't seem to be any kind of pattern to it. There will just be a chunk missing out of the floor, and you'll see another tunnel running either perpendicular or in parallel just below the one you're traveling along. Or sometimes the tunnel will just be, it'll be intersecting with yours like a four-way stop sign. But you guys continue to make your way in the general direction of the map that you have from Vizran that is guiding you towards what says to be some kind of hatchery.
I don't like this game. I don't like this.
Don't you remember? We have to go get a purple worm egg.
Yeah.
An unhatched.
That
purple worm
sounds
egg.
fun.
Yeah.
Nothing will ever go wrong with that endeavor.
Well,
Everyone
it can't
will
be any
look
worse than, coming face to face with multiple demon lords.
Yeah. What could possibly go wrong?
A 1 could go wrong. A 5% chance of a 1 could go wrong.
Or, getting vored by a giant worm.
My favorite porn category.
So you'll have a good time then.
Alaria.
I'll leave you to that while I get the egg.
You see Zelzaz getting slightly excited at the possibility of being wormed.
With Kitty.
There is the occasional rumbling, like this low, bassy rumble of, I'm sure it's nothing, but, sometimes there's like a few rocks that will break off from the ceiling and clatter down to the ground as this rumble reverberates through. You specifically, Alaria, you are having flashbacks of the very first time that you found yourself within the Underdark. You were just sitting and chilling inside a tavern, and then all of a sudden, the entire floor disappeared, and everyone got eaten inside the tavern, and then the giant purple worm took you into the Underdark, and then the drow had this giant guillotine machine, and that's how you ended up being a slave for a little bit there. Man, that was a while ago.
Yeah, it was.
And as you're reminiscing, there are two figures that come into view. They're coming in from the opposite direction. Elric and Chaotic Baboon. Go ahead and introduce your characters. Chaotic Baboon, you go first because you're on the top of my Discord.
Sounds good. My character is just gray-skinned, 7-foot-tall man carrying a battle axe and 2 hand axes. He's a pretty big Goliath, looking pretty beefy.
Frank from Vox Machina.
Kinda. He's a different part of the family.
A different stone jaw.
But you can also make out kind of
Oh, I'd love to make out.
you can make out kind of religious markings on him, face paint and all that.
Nifty.
Hmm.
And Elric, what do they see next to this big old giant man?
They would see what seems to be a tiefling woman with a pale lavender colored skin with pointy ears. She seems to be uh, wielding some sort of glass ball, the orb of some sort, and her hair is constantly being flown up as if she's constantly being surrounded by wind. She seems to be wearing not particularly tough looking armor, just basic clothing, and she seems to be wearing a lot of adornments made out of this green stone called jade. The one that you immediately notice is the one directly in the middle of her 2 eyes on her forehead.
Looking good.
And I have art if you want to see. Where would I post that?
Post to the art
There's
channel.
an art
Yeah. All right, yeah. So Zelzas, Alaria, you see a Goliath and a Tiefling, and yeah, it's pretty dark. Those of you with dark vision can kind of see you just a moment before the ones of you without dark vision, because it just happens to be this rounding corner that the Worm Writhing tunnel that you're traveling along just comes about. So pretty much you guys are just looking at each other like 10 feet apart.
Nifty. The image is still loading for me. Also, I think in the dice rolls channel, I rolled to not be scared of the lady. I rolled an 8. I'm scared of the lady.
It's gonna like gently pat his shoulder. It's all right. Maybe you can go hide behind the big man.
Alaria's the
You're
one
so
woman I'm
scared.
not scared of.
You sure about that? I can pick you up with my pinky.
Holy shit, that's some really sick art.
I'm just happy I didn't have to go on DeviantArt to find it. That's all.
Instinctually, just in general, my hand was on my sword. I'm gonna slightly pull the blade out a little bit so some of the glow shines out.
I raise my fists that I'm gonna now say have bandages on them because anime.
So you all can see each other, illuminated by the faintly radiant light or fiery light. Which sword is this?
It's Dawnbringer, the radiant light.
A holy light emanating out of one of these swords. You all get a good look at each other.
Should me and Alaria introduce our characters to the new people?
If you would be so kind.
Alaria first because you're on top for me.
Fair enough.
Ladies first.
You see a feminine figure clad in full mithril plate mail, 2 swords hanging at the hips and a backpack, with a red scarf around the collar. None of the skin is showing.
She is a paladin.
Yeah, there would be a holy symbol hanging out just underneath the scarf. Which I believe I need to remind myself of what his symbol is.
Wow,
It is a full helmet with wings coming out the top and bottom. They're like kind of like horns, but they go up and down in the middle of the helmet.
That sounds familiar. I don't remember what that is. Oh, I'm talking to myself. I am a lizard. Oh wait, are you done? I should ask
I'm done.
first. Okay. Yeah, I have a habit of interrupting people sometimes. My sister is talking to me. Never mind.
I posted an art what the symbol looks like.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that is It's dope. That's like celestial.
Mm.
Right?
Definitely reminds me of like I can't quite place it, but I want to say this may not be appropriate, but I want to say Pit from
Kid
God.
Icarus.
Yeah, Kid Icarus, totally.
I mean, I suppose.
Yeah,
Heck yeah.
I mean, yeah.
sorry.
Eros is the god of victory. Kind of similar aesthetic.
Yeah, I think my
But he's a centaur. Or a lion tar?
Lendatar. Limited set of reference. Essentially, all I know is Super Smash Bros. For a few years there in my teenage years. I was like, oh, well, I guess I'm just going to only play this game.
Yeah. That's a
Yeah.
good game to just focus on for a little bit.
My
I guess
sister
he can
needed help
be
with a hole puncher.
horse or lion. But
Solid.
he has the upper half of a human. It's just his lower half alternates between lion or horse.
Huh?
Don't worry
Oh
about
my
it.
god.
Yeah. What do the rest of the party see here when they look over at Zelzaz? Zelzaz?
Zelzaz is a lizard folk monk, and like he wears I guess what you'd assume to be the stereotypical monk clothing, but like the color palette isn't like orange and such. It's like murky, swampy kind of colors with like dark viridian green and like murky navy blue. And he has bandages on his fist. They're very beat up because he's punched a lot of people in his lifetime. And he has like a bag of space weed called Speed.
Have
He
you cleaned up since the demon blood incident?
no, I'm not recovered.
Just absolutely coated in demon blood.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm still covered in it. It makes me look grape flavored, I guess. I don't know.
Great.
His scales are. He kind of looks like an Argonian from like Skyrim, like his scale stuff, and he has like paint and stuff like on his face, but like, it's like very minor stuff. So yeah.
He's just
Solid.
high off his stuff.
Speed.
High off his speed.
He's not high right now. It's just under stressful circumstances, like now, because he's seen a woman. Is he high? That he starts getting high.
I forgot he did roll that 8.
Yeah.
No, like he's canonically afraid of women. I just made it I said it originally as a joke, but now I'm serious.
Now it's canon.
Canon.
He's
Now it's
gay 'cause
canon.
he's
Yep.
sexy.
Solid.
So you all come together. You can instinctually feel that these folk, this is the kind of group you need to survive the trials of the Underdark. Rictavio going around, passing around the Space Weed joint. It's like, great, this is a wonderful addition to our party. This is the stalwart team we need to send the demons back to their best.
Why are you still here, Rictavio?
I'll never leave you. I
I
love
shouldn't
you.
have said. I should. I like mutter. I should not have healed you then.
Zelzash, we need to expand our relationship and be inappropriate with each other. And you guys are
Okay.
gonna start.
Rictavio, you sound like my kind of man.
Yeah,
You know
like
what?
you.
Fair.
What
Like,
is
As long as you
Rictavio?
do that in another room. He's a man, human man,
He's just a human.
very fancily dressed. Although he's very
Vampire hunter.
rugged, kind of
Oh.
Rambo style right now.
He almost died.
Yeah,
If it weren't
no.
for me,
that's true.
I punched him to life.
You punched him to life.
Much appreciated. I
holy
was
shit.
right at the edge there, but then Zelzak came in and saved my life. But enough about us. And he's gonna start, boldly walking down this tunnel. He's not sure where, but he's walking. Now, please, what's your name there? Fine Goliath, sure, and you as well, Tiefling.
Nice to meet you. My name's Akmenos, as I reach over and grab a little bit of that speed.
Yeah, here. Puff, puff, pass.
Where did he get
And
the
then I just
speed? Did
pass
he
it
grab
off.
that from my personal stash, Alaria?
Probably.
Damn it, Rictani. I say but
You,
one time.
you can't get mad at a fancy man like that.
You're right. You're right. I can't.
Ah,
I can be
Commander,
furious.
pleasure to meet you. And you, Tiefling Urban, my God, your hair's amazing.
Why, thank you, but I'm not quite sure why I'm here. My ex just got angry when I rejected him, and he just teleported me here. I
Uh,
don't really know what this is all about.
uh,
Well, no problem. Stick with us. We'll see you back to
your
the
ex,
surface lickety split.
your ex runs a, a prank channel. I banished my ex back to the abyss. Challenge.
3 a.m. challenge.
No, that's literally exactly what happened.
Well, you know, it's,
She's dead. Just a prank, bro.
sometimes Valentine's Day can go rougher than for some. I understand. What was your name there? I missed it.
I'm sorry. She just says, "My name is Azura. Nice to meet you, I guess."
Ditto and likewise. And he is all of a sudden going to stop and get really still. He's actually going to, like, crouch, like half crouch, as he puts a hand up to his ear. And you all start to hear bar 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 bar. A
I don't like
foul.
that noise.
A foul
That bar back.
stench, a smelly smell, and a cacophony of faint hissing noises raises from ahead. The tunnel plunges sharply downward into a vast open cavern dimly lit by luminescent fungus and bisected by an underground stream. Tall reptilian humanoids stand on either side of the stream, waving makeshift weapons and howling threats at each other in a hissing language.
I should. I communicate because I am also a lizard folk.
Then you can actually hear and understand them. The rest of you, I believe you're going to need to speak,
Draconic.
no.
I don't know.
Inferno?
All right. Oh, no, it
It's my
says
people.
you're probably going to be able to understand them because you are Lizard Man. All right, let
They
me go.
do speak Draconic, but God knows what they speak down here.
Let me go to the stat block because I should actually have what they speak correct. Oh, come on. It's not in the back. Okay, I will go to the monster manual because I swear to God I just had this. I just had this, you guys.
He was
Sure you
just like
did.
he was just like this last session. He was so unprepared and it was so cruel.
Stop it,
hated
no!
it.
It's not true. 290 of the monster manual. Troglodyte. They speak troglodyte. Thank you so much for that. Yeah. Yep. I'm an
That's
idiot.
my favorite language.
So fish lizard language.
So, Zelzaz, do you speak fish lizard language, troglodyte?
Well, I thought they were just lizard folk. No, I don't speak troglodyte. I speak Draconic. I speak. Where the hell is my languages? I speak Common, Draconic, and Druidic. I just picked a random language because I didn't know what else to pick. So,
Is this the direction we're supposed to be going?
I
In
don't
the
know.
map?
Let me see the map
I don't know.
here. Clearly, if you
No.
look at it here, and he's looking at the map upside down, so you take
I'm
the
going
map
to
back.
Just flip it.
buddy. I don't think you're looking at this correctly. Here you go. Oh my God, he's hot.
Oh no, he's hot.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I would honestly wear an outfit like that though.
Right? So cool.
So looking over the map, Alaria, you can tell that the hatchery that you are trying to get to for the purple worm egg is ahead. The Worm Writhings, you can tell that this is a 3D map that has been 2Dified. It's been squished down onto paper. So it's hard to tell what tunnel is overlapping or crisscrossing or going through, and you can tell a lot of these have been recently burrowed or carved through the rock. Seems like the map is, a couple little dated, maybe a few centuries or so.
Fucking wizards, they're never direct. I'm just gonna put the map away. I'm gonna draw my sword with the light so I can
Why
see
is there
where
so
I'm
many
going.
locations about libraries, but no locations about where we're supposed to go? No, I'm kidding.
I'm gonna drop down.
Start making your way down, and you can tell that there is a heated argument going on between these two factions of troglodytes. The stream that bisects this area is separating the two parties from each other, and they are hurling insults. It's like hiss, 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 bar, 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 bar. Zelzaz, because of your lizard
Let's just-
man disposition,
Yeah, let's just say rather than me speaking Druidic, let's switch that out and say I speak troglodyte.
you can't. No, you speak your languages, but you're able to pick up on some of the body languages, and it's not hard to figure out what's going on between
Getting
these
racially
two.
profiled.
Damn it!
No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
Damn
I'm
it.
sorry.
Damn it! It's just you hate to see racism against cold-blooded. It's just like, seriously, that stereotype, bro.
Yes, exactly. Exactly that stereotype, actually.
Oh fuck!
It's a good thing
I guess-
Dumbledore's not here.
What do I... No. I analyze the body language. What do I pick up on it? What do I pick up on?
One of them is saying, hiss, hiss, your mother laid your egg and shit. The other one is like, all the other guys are like, oh, hiss, oh, oh. And then the other guy's like, hiss, go lie on a hot rock, you blockhead, hiss, hiss. Oh, that joke wasn't as good.
Hey, hot rocks are nice.
Go lie on a hot rock.
You
That
shut up.
just sounds like a good time.
Like, oh man, it's cold
So,
down here.
They're having a they're having a I don't know what this is. A rap battle? Not a rap battle, a diss track.
Or a
Having a
battle of
roast off?
history.
A riff off.
Yeah, one person said that their mother laid their egg and shit. And the other one said go lay on a hot rock. I forgot the other one. Which I'm offended. I actually prefer hot rocks to cold rocks.
I mean, if you're cold-blooded, it makes sense to me.
Yeah, they're quite nice.
I am cold blooded.
Yeah.
So I go up and punch him. I'm kidding. I'm
That's
kidding.
certainly an
I?
option. Not the option I would take, but it's certainly an option.
Nah,
just
I'm not an evil
move
aligned
fast.
character. I'm a good aligned character. Regrettably.
Was that Alaria?
I'm just gonna start walking past.
So this is a quite involved argument between the two factions. As you start walking down the steep slope, you can tell that they are so absorbed in their argument, it'd probably be pretty easy to stealth by them.
If it weren't for the fact I was in plate mail and I have a giant glowing sword.
Yeah, a little more difficult for you.
Excuse me?
I have a long sword that glows like 20 feet.
Stealth missions are not her forte.
My mithril does allow me to stealth normally, but the
Okay.
sword does not
The
because
sword.
I can't see.
Oh no.
The sword.
So this chamber is illuminated by these different glowing blue and orange phosphorescent lichens. So you're all going to go ahead and make some stealth checks as you try and sneak on by
Am I?
this. If you would like to, it is an option.
We can
Mhm.
try.
Alaria
Alaria.
doesn't care enough.
Oh, it's just marching right
I want
on
to settle
through.
the argument between the troglodytes.
Like, and I was wrong. It is a 15-foot bright, 15-foot dim glow on the sword.
Oh, so you stand out.
Yeah.
You're a shining sun in here. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll say that Alaria, you
Shiny
go.
armor, shiny sword.
Yep. So you're gonna go ahead and roll at disadvantage as this is just
You're a
like this
spotlight.
firefly tries to just boldly walk on by, but just not be confrontational. If you would like to make a stealth check, but yeah, the rest of you stealth check, please.
I want to settle the argument between the
Oh,
How do we roll for sets again?
So you can
I
either
think-
roll physical dice, or you can head into the dice channel. The command for the DAS bot.
slash roll.
my physical dice.
We doing like Ranchar?
What?
Baboon, you crit fail on your first roll.
I know it's not looking good.
I don't want to be near you. That's why I want to. This is why I'm smart. This is why I said I want to settle the argument between the
I crit fail by actually going in and participating.
targets.
Yep. So I'm gonna say
At least I didn't smell like boiled eggs coming out of the shell.
Oh, I just do the hand over the mouth, going crazy in the back, hype man. Oh.
By the way, Ulrich, the command
He
is
said
slash
warm
roll,
rock.
and then you just type in like the type of dice, like 1d20, 1d, such, or just d20,
So as far as like, does it automatically like give you a way to roll stats? Like, what command is that? Have you guys been using?
to roll
Slash
stats, like
roll.
as in you're actually like rolling up a character, or are you trying to roll for a particular ability check?
Oh, to roll up stats for a character.
Ah. So to roll up stats for a character, I'll go ahead and work with you outside of the session. Or you could
Gotcha.
go, yeah. If you want, you can just go ahead and work on that as we play. But yeah, I'm not even sure what kind of tiefling you're playing. Sounds like a mage, but I'm not sure.
Actually, I'm not actually. Well, I'm technically a tiefling, but as far as my race, she's like half tiefling, half air genasi.
Hot.
The
Yeah.
only thing she has left from the tiefling is just the horns. That's it. Everyone thinks she's a tiefling at first, which is funny.
Yeah, for
It's a
rolling up.
tiefling. I'll have you know, I'm very celestial.
Yeah, so for rolling up a character, go ahead and use your preferred method of character creation. I prefer 46 drop the lowest, but if you want to use point buy or anything like that, it's totally up to you.
Sure, I'll roll because my luck is fantastic. Let's see.
Same. I have 7 proficient skills, and they're all like a +7 or a +6.
But
Would
with
you
that
say
critical,
46?
yeah, 46 drop the lowest
lowest.
for the characteristics. But bringing it back, the command is /roll /ROLL.
Yeah, you have to type the word roll.
Wow.
Oh,
And
so that would be
17.
no, that would be 14.
Oh wait,
wouldn't it?
yeah, 14. Oops.
with that
Yeah.
critical failure, Akmenos, you're going to go ahead and start stealthing on over, but you happen to put yourself in between the troglodytes and Alaria. So the troglodytes are arguing with each other and they just slowly stop talking. And they're looking over at you, and you are haloed in this radiant, glowing light. It is like a spotlight on you, and you have this, just almost holy radiance coming from around you as they look at you, and they're like, is this Jesus? Has he come back to save our souls?
Bow before me, mortals.
Yeah, that's going to shock them out of their stun. They're going to start picking up their weapons. You hear like clank, 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 clank as the two sides merge into one side. And then, strolling on over very confidently, Zelzas, what are you saying?
I want to settle the argument.
Aha.
I
Well,
said that before any of this.
go ahead and make a wisdom save. Wisdom check. No, not a save. Just go ahead and that's not a thing. How about perception? Yeah. Give me a perception check as you try and read the body language
+7.
and try and figure out how to navigate this diplomatic situation.
I'm gonna roll physical for this one because Elric's using the dice channel real quick, and I don't want to mess him up.
Oh, I'm done.
Which
I'm done.
Oh, okay. Well, I rolled an 18 plus 7,
Dope.
25. That's a 25. Yeah, I can't do quick math.
So you immediately see on a little ledge on the other side of the cavern that you guys are trying to get on through is a female troglodyte on her knees, surrounded by 2 others. And you can tell that one of the troglodytes with a very fancy glowing magic sword, he's waving it around and he was trying to threaten the other troglodytes that have taken his wifey captive. And that seems to be the root of the cause, the root of the issue. There is a dead drow on the ground. You can surmise that the drow had his sword, his fancy sword magic, lifted from him, and there was a split in the troglodyte clan over who was going to get it, and they took the wifey of the troglodyte who seized the sword, and they are trying to get the sword from him by threatening his wife.
I'll save the wife.
You just immediately start going over to this ledge that overlooks the stream where his wife's at?
Yeah, I step of the wind. I like zip in, grab her, and then jump out of the way.
Okay. Yep, so Zelzaz just appears around the rest of you with a troglodyte female, and I'm going to ask a roll initiative as this mob of troglodytes just starts running in unison towards you. Javelins are like whipping through the air as you guys start making your way over to the other side of the cavern in a running battle with a female troglodyte captive.
Wait, what did he do? What did he do as you see them beginning to attack?
I also want to like set her down and then go for the husband troglodyte. So I step of the wind again.
Oh my god. This is initiative. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. What's happening?
We're about to kick some ass.
Unnatural 20. Unnatural 20, by the way. Yeah, 17 plus 3.
Oh my god, where are all my dice?
He's so unprepared, God. I'm messing with you.
Amateur hour over here. A bar. Oh, sorry.
Nah, it's fine. The best sessions are... I don't know the saying. The best sessions are usually not as planned.
I would disagree. I would say the best sessions are well prepared in advance. They have maps. All the tokens are ready and on the
I rarely
field.
play with maps.
Okay.
We just have a grid, and a figurines to like make the area. It's fun. It feels like chess. Yeah. So I rolled an unnatural 20. Small loan. I know, small loan. Small numbers.
I rolled a 3.
Rolled an 8.
Hell.
I rolled an 11.
I rolled a rock.
I rolled a paper.
I rolled scissors.
Oh. Alaria's just watching like a firefly on the wall.
I have a 19.
All right. So Zelzal should be going first. Alaria.
Like always. So it's me, Alaria, Elric, Baboon, and then Troglodytes. So I'm going to use my action.
You're bamfing all over the place. Ridiculous. All right, so you bamf in. You have the female wifey troglodyte. She's like, bar, 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 and you bamf away, and you're heading straight for the troglodyte with the magic glowing sword?
The husband, yeah.
Okay. Oh, yep. So he's essentially at the back of this troglodyte pack, urging them on, "Rah, kill the intruders, destroy them," and you just bamf right in front of him.
I could just jump over them.
Yep. So you're right in front
My
of.
jump height is double.
Yeah. So you just you're right in front at the between the party. There is a large group of troglodytes, and then you and the troglodyte leader and his magic sword. What do you do?
I grab him with my other hand. They're pretty small, right? I'm pretty sure troglodytes are like smallish creatures, right?
Oh,
No, they're big. This is like a big old lizard man, fish lizard man.
they're
Oh,
medium creatures.
they're
That's like
medium. That's a
human
shame.
sized.
They're pretty much the size of
Yeah,
you, but
I'll
just
put the.
more fishy.
Oh, fair enough. All right. So like, I'm gonna like set the wife down next to the husband, and then prepare to just wombo combo the ever living shit out of these troglodytes.
Allow it.
Yay! So I'm gonna use my bonus action to flurry of blow,
Flurry of bows.
and I'm gonna and this is like a flurry of harm, so it's gonna be the extra d8s. Let's go. All right, flurry of blows. Gonna put that. That's not it. There we go. Flurry of blows. I'm gonna roll to. I roll twice. Yep. Let's go. Let's see. Does a +7, 8 +7. Does a 15 hit?
Yeah.
8 +7. All right. Then I'm gonna roll again. Does an 18 +7 hit?
Oh yeah.
All right. Now I'm gonna roll damage. Whatcha? +7. All right. So that's 7 plus 7 plus 6 plus 7. I need to add these together. What's 6 plus 7?
13.
13 plus 7, that's 20. And then I'm going to roll the other D2D. This is a lot of D4. These are a lot of D8s. Another 8. All right, that's 8 plus 7.
Yeah.
And then
So
the
that's
next
enough damage. You're gonna punch a hole straight in his chest. He's gonna look down and be like, "Oh God." And he's going to put a chain through the hole in his chest that you punch and put that into the chunk of flesh, the cylindrical chunk of flesh that you removed. And he's going to start whirling that around. And then you're going to punch him again. And then he dies.
Skill issue, to be honest. Yeah, that would have been 4d8. And each d8 is a +7.
Yeah, no,
Dang.
I'm not going to go ahead and waste the time. Kung Fu Hustle is one of my favorite movies, but we're going to just go ahead and keep moving. Yeah, you go ahead, punch the leader of the troglodytes.
Yeah.
Yep, and you're going to you cornhole him, and yeah, he dead. He dead. He's going to fall to the ground, and his wife is like, "Bar, bar, 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 bar."
I'm not killing the husband.
Wait, who are you killing?
I'm killing the troglodytes threatening them.
So they are all one force now. They have reconciled their differences and come together against the common enemy.
Can I just spread out the No, wait. Yeah, I'll spread out the damage amongst two different troglodytes. So I punch one and I punch the other.
Yeah, so you're going to go ahead and execute two troglodytes right in front of their leader and wife, and they're like, "Bar, bar, 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 bar."
I fight praying mantis style, kind of like Toph from Avatar, but like I actually punch rather than make the earth punch for me.
Awesome.
And my sister's calling for me again.
That just makes me laugh every time.
Big brother. No, I
Oh,
can just go ahead
no,
and stop with that.
No.
Alaria, go ahead, your move. So two troglodytes just get punched dead.
God.
What are the rest of them doing?
Well, there's
Back.
about 8 left, and there's 8 left in this mob that is charging towards the party. Half of them didn't see what just happened, right? So
Or understand.
they're continuing to charge. The 3 or 4 in the back that are wheeling around to go and protect their leader, 2 of them just summarily cut in half. while another two are still kind of up on this ledge where the wifey was secured previously before being absconded back to Haslat, their leader. And they are still throwing javelins, but they're kind of like giving each other side eye, like, I don't know about this. We might maybe bounce, maybe bounce.
Bar 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 bar. Yeah, let's leave. Let's go to the clam, guys.
What?
The drunken
I'm
clam.
just staring at Zelzaz like, why?
Innocent lives were in danger, and if that means I have to take lives to save the two other lives,
They
I
weren't
mean, fair
even
enough.
using weapons. They were just yelling at each other
I mean, fair enough.
with very
Still,
poor insults.
can we say they're not dead and that just like knocking them unconscious? Because now I feel bad.
Retcon, they are unconscious, but they are bleeding internally, and they need to see a surgeon.
Nuh-uh.
You know what I'm gonna do with my turn? I'm gonna go over to Zelzaz. I'm just going to pick him up and start walking him back the way we're supposed to go.
Yep.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Yep, you throw him over your shoulder, you about face, and you start. Yeah, the armor is clanking, but yeah, you go ahead and walking on out of there, and
Clank, clank, clank.
I'm gonna say that the troglodytes, like, they're nervous at this point, and they part like the ocean. They part like Moses part in the Red Sea, and they let you pass on through. And they're not even like trying to save face or anything. They're just totally stepping aside and letting you grab Zelzaz and leave.
Yeah.
They let the
tried
rest of us go
the
through.
0.5 edition version. My sister needs help with Wi-Fi.
Big brother, please. Zura.
She's my older sister. She's 20.
Let's see. I see a bunch of troglodytes approaching after the lizard folk went in and sighted them. And she doesn't understand the language. She doesn't understand what he just said or why they're fighting. So what she's gonna do is she's just gonna create a line of firewall in between her and them until she figures out what the heck is going on.
But what if I hack the mainframe?
You can't hack the firewall. You need water
a-
for that.
But it's a fire. Oh,
You have to get digital water.
don't worry, I'm the Way of Water monk. I'm from the Avatar.
Yeah, so this huge wall of fire leaps up behind Alaria, and it's that cool scene in the movie where, like, flames, she doesn't even, like, look behind her as this giant wall of fire just comes up behind her. With Zelzaz on her back, that is going to prevent any of these troglodytes from coming around your group. That's going to give you guys a good margin of
And then you go
safety.
back again.
They are going to continue to retreat, casting each other nervous glances, and slowly step backwards. Akmenos.
Well, seeing it how everything's pretty much handled, I'm just gonna like hype man, bark, 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 and throw my arms up and be like, bark, 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 and then just as we walk off.
Damn. Like, some of them put their hands over their heads and, like, hang their heads in shame. Other ones are, like, slumping their shoulders, like, shit, man. Damn, that was brutal.
Yeah, he doesn't know what he says, but he feels real good about it.
Damn. God damn. So yeah, you guys continue away from this wall of fire. All the troglodytes are subdued. And you are navigating a basin on the other side of this large area. And around the basin, you find a couple side branching passageways. So you guys are heading essentially forward, and there are branching tunnels to the left, in front of you, and to the right. Where do you head?
The map has no indication of which way we need to go.
Seems like a little bit of, it seems like mustard or something got smeared here.
Well, first, kind of like I'm just gonna drop Zelzaz from the fireman's carry I had him in. Now that we're out of sight, so I can get a better look at the map.
Give me
Very
an.
frustrated. Look at this smudge and be like, fucking wizards.
Damn it, they're always working. Don't take enough care of themselves. Yeah, go ahead and give me an intelligence check. Maybe an arcana check. I'll accept that. As you try and orient yourself on the map. So far, you can tell you're headed in the right direction, but you're not sure how to get out of this particular expanse that the troglodytes have layered in.
That's a 4. I'm not. The intelligence isn't my thing.
Oh no. So what exactly are we doing here, friend?
We are currently trying to get to Menzo Baranzan to
Okay.
go and
I did it.
find an elf, probably kill him carefully. Don't want anybody to find out, because if they do, well, I'll kill us. And then gather his journals and head back. We're also looking for a purple worm egg and
Who are we killing? I need to be caught up to speed. My sister had me restart the Wi-Fi.
remember
Oh, we're right where we
Vezran's,
were.
like Vizarin's guy that he doesn't like.
Oh yeah, his rival, his Pokemon Masters X rival.
Grumph.
Grumph
Yes, we need.
Oh
to
yeah, I
kill
plan
him.
on, I plan on going. Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
How you can?
You can...
I'm gonna just pull out the list of items that we need and show it to the others. It is 6 feathers from 6 different angels, a
Ooh.
central beholder eye, a purple worm egg, a heart of a Garistro,
Ooh.
13 Timasks, which are devil mushrooms, but we need to get them from the footsteps of a Merilith, Balor, or Garistro, so we can kind of maybe kill 2 birds with 1 stone if we track a Garistro and then kill it for the heart. We had the vial of demon blood already, and then we need the notes from the Grumph guy.
Grape job, Grats.
Yeah.
Sounds like quite the list. Very exotic.
Yep, and hopefully that will allow us to murder the demon lords and send them back to the abyss, so I can go back to the surface.
So
Forget all of this.
I was high and had no idea what I was doing for the past 10 minutes. Why am I here? What happened?
Ah,
The reason why I have no idea what's going on is because I was high on speed whenever I was doing my ninja moment.
Hmm.
That's my reasoning.
You were being stupid.
You'd
I
be
was
very
saving
heroic,
the
friend.
troglodytes. I was
Yes, you're
saving.
trying to save the wife. I get it. Very heroic. Good job.
Mhm.
I give you a big old high five, but a little too hard because I'm a little too enthusiastic.
Don't worry. I have a. Oh, I don't have a. I'm not a scrawny man. I can take it.
Good, because I am a very beefy boy.
I can
What's
take
your
it.
strength?
So which way you headed? I'm not letting you out of this troglodyte lair until you find the exit.
Left.
All
I
right.
roll perception,
Left is always right.
That's right.
but I
you
roll
never know wrong
perception
going
from
left.
the right way.
Okay. So
15
left.
plus 7.
Interesting. Okay, so 15 plus 7 is really high. That's 22.
I don't know about you.
Zelzas, as
I'm
the rest
you.
of the group starts making their way into this side passageway, you see footprints on the ground of the troglodytes. It seems to be like they have... Well, there's some footsteps down on the ground. There are a number of these giant... Oh, yeah, you recognize these. These are giant lizard footprints. And they are going off into the tunnel that the rest of the party's headed into. And then you see another set of singular footprints headed into the branching tunnel directly to its right.
Hmm. I don't know if that means I should go with the party or if I should follow the other footsteps.
What do you
I'm gonna
do,
follow the other
Zilzis?
footsteps.
You
I'm
get to
just gonna
tell.
stick with the party because I don't know where I am. I don't know
Let's
why I'm here. There's
look for
safety in
clues.
numbers.
Good call, Zura. So, are you going to say anything to the rest of the party as they start making their way into this branching tunnel with the giant lizard footprints, or you're just gonna?
I'll catch up with y'all. I found more footprints. I'm going to investigate. I'm Batman.
I just look at you like you're a fool, but don't. I'm not gonna
I
say
flip you
don't do it. He just looks like, okay, just
back
keeps
to it
walking.
because I'm scared of women.
Uh,
I
that
shudder,
story is
feeling the
gonna be.
stare of a woman on me.
Oh god.
The differing footprints. Giant lizard. What kind are the other ones?
You wouldn't know. You didn't roll.
Now that they've been pointed out to you, you look down on the passage using your radiant blade to shine some light. You see a singular set of humanoid footprints going down this branching tunnel, and now quite obvious. You see 5, 6 different sets of giant lizard tracks heading into the tunnel that you were going to previously walk into.
Listen, I'm not very smart, but that's a lot of tracks, and I don't think we should go there. It's a lot of people. Let's just go down the one track.
But you're the main character. Just marry Sue, Kirito your way out of it.
Oh god.
Um, I don't know if what we need is in either of these directions. I honestly don't know where we are or where we're going, other than we need to get these specific things.
We
I
could probably
don't
get the
know where
information
we're
out of the one person.
going.
What was that?
We could probably beat it out of the one person if we catch up with them.
I suppose.
You guys follow the footsteps I end up taking, and you just think that I'm the guy you're looking for, and you just beat me up. Where are we?
I suppose we'll go the path with the singular footsteps.
A wise precaution. Yeah. You guys kind of glance over at the tunnel that was off to the left and kind of just see 6 giant lizards being ridden by troglodytes. And they look at you, and you look at them, and they're clearly waiting reserve as some kind of cavalry, probably to resolve the standoff between the two factions. And they're like, and you guys are like, nah. So you head off down into this branching tunnel, and you immediately feel like this was the right call to get out of the troglodyte lair, because you have exited the troglodyte lair indeed.
Woo!
And the tunnels off to the right would have been a very circular path back into nonsense. So good call. Oh, and there was secret passages in that other tunnel too. In the other tunnel too.
Oh, I'm gonna find them.
Just seemed like some ambushes over there. So yeah, we're just gonna go.
To be fair, I kind of didn't go with the party, so
I'm gonna go ahead and just keep on moving right along here. So yeah, you guys move out of the troglodyte lair and continue, and immediately can tell that you are progressing in the correct direction. You are making progress, a couple of different landmarks. Oh, that stalagmite, that's this stalagmite here on the map. Look at it. It curves like an... Yep, it's the same stalagmite. We're going the right way, guys. And you keep on moving through the Underdark. And after about an indeterminate...
So am I with them? Because I didn't go the way they went. I went the area, the right area. You know, when I rolled the
went the
7.
same direction.
Oh, I went the right direction. That's good. Okay.
You went the right
like,
direction.
oh.
They all decided to go that direction because there was a bunch of non-ambushy people.
Thank God.
We had a Spider-Man moment with the people riding the lizards. And we just kind
I
of
thought I ended up cucking myself.
No.
Oh, damn it.
Steve.
Cooked myself again.
See, I'm smart. You guys are dumb. I knew the right way. I'm genius.
You'll make all the decisions for us from now on.
Thank you. I will take your confidence as a unanimous group vote. Because I'm not going to ask the other two women because they scare me.
Hmm.
It's fine as long
I'll
as
ask
you lift
Alaria
their
because
feet.
I respect Alaria's opinion. It's just the other lady scares me.
That's fair.
After an indeterminate amount of time wandering through the darkness of this perfectly cylindrical cavern, a remnant of a rockfall has opened up a small vaulted cavern along the passageway. Apart from the occasional glowing insects scuttling along the walls, the cavern is dark. Suddenly, a loud voice booms out all around you in Undercommon. Who speaks Undercommon?
Not me.
Not me.
I speak under comment. No, I don't.
Oh no.
Oh my god, seriously? Alaria?
Alaria.
Please tell me Alaria speaks Undercommon.
No.
Oh
I know Elvish.
Funny words, magic.
no. All we hear is just.
Gibberish. We hear Crazy Dave.
Oh my god. We're running out of the abyss and no one speaks Undercommon. You know? This is good.
Look, I have
Do we still
Inferno.
have
Give me a
that dark
break.
elf following us?
I'm not following
Translate.
the dark. Remember, I'm meditating in
No,
the
no, no.
real world.
We have a bunch of NPCs following us.
You're correct, Alaria, and that in particular dark elf, if you remember, had his head explode as you guys went to the Myconid wedding, and the spores inside his brain from Zagutmoy germinated and popped his brain open, showering you all in spores.
Oh no.
That's right. So we have Rictavio. Can you be somewhat useful? Do you know how to?
Oh,
Victoria, you're still here?
clearly you don't know my role here. I cannot be useful in any way, ma'am.
I threatened Octavio into speaking Undercommon for us.
Oh,
I'm gonna roll intimidation.
Sereth Keskerit was the drow whose head popped.
Hmm.
Never mind. I don't. I don't threaten him. I take that back.
What about Globagool?
I rolled a 1. I'm gonna retract my statement.
Just Globagool somehow, no undercommon.
Of course I know Undercommon. I've been down here forever, for ages. I've been studying down here. Hey, for a lot of time.
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Why is Globagool still here? I haven't noticed your presence in I don't know, maybe a couple hours.
He's a good garbage disposal for the bodies of things we kill.
Excuse me?
Don't
He's
ask
a
questions.
gelatinous
Blake.
cube. We
All
have
right.
2 gelatinous cubes following us, Globagool and Goblagal.
And also Rictavio for some reason.
Like,
Rictavio's
I
not
get
you.
why you want Rictavio following you. I do, believe me.
I don't get it actually, and I don't want to.
He just is. Like, it's not a want. He just there.
He's a force of nature, and you can't really put a price on that.
I deny nature.
So, yeah, this loud voice booms out all around you. You all hear different variations of and Globagool roughly well, he is roughly turned back or suffer a death so horrible you cannot imagine. You will
Man,
be warned.
Rictavio, you should go forward for us. Be the leader.
Sounds like we're going in the right direction then. Onward.
You continue onward, and you hear yet again a similar warning, but this time in a language that you understand, Alaria, since you do speak Elvish. You are warned. Fools, flee now. This is your final warning. Powerful magics will be unleashed upon you.
I have more powerful magic. Suck it.
Can I make a perception check to see how close that voice is?
I
Yes, you
also want
may.
to do the same.
Both of you go ahead and make perception check as you emerge out of this tunnel, this circular tunnel cut.
19.
Ooh, 25.
So
I got
both of
19.
you immediately feel this booming voice, this powerful, vibrating presence is actually a young drow female hiding behind a pile of rocks using thaumaturgy to project her
I,
voice.
I step of the wind, like behind her, like a Naruto thing, like a.
She's going to turn around and try and stab you with a knife, and that's where we're going to take a 5-minute break.
Hmm.
Okay, Mairamo
We're gonna have-
Shinderu.
Appreciate
I'm like,
the break
"Hi there."
now. Can just continue to add spells to my sheet.
I'm just like, hi there, what's your name? And I get shanked in the kidney.
Oh God.
Ah, my kidney.
As Zelzaz gets a little bit of impromptu kidney surgery, let's go take a 5-minute break. Back here in 5 minutes, guys.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
I'm predicting Wookie is making coffee.
So, while we have a break, what's up, guys?
What's up?
My name's Mason. Nice to meet y'all.
I
What the
think he's
fuck
still
is going
recording.
on? Oh,
Wookie still records during the breaks.
does he really? Oh, got
I
it.
think
Yeah.
he covered right.
No, he does. I watched the podcast. He records during the breaks.
Gotcha. Well, I make Minos. Uh, so we're just going through the Underdark right now?
Yeah.
We're in the Underdark, yeah.
I literally just joined last session.
I've been here for a while.
Yeah.
Solid.
Apparently,
One of
this
the
is like,
last of the first group.
Oh no.
Yeah.
ooh, hell.
Not that they died, they just stopped showing up.
Yeah, no.
Oh, that's a
I
shame.
get it. Yeah, that sucks.
Uh, Apparently,
But
this
hey,
is
at
like
least we
session
kept going, though.
82
Yeah.
of this campaign thing.
Dang.
Yeah, we've been going for a while.
I joined session 81 and I pummeled
I think
Gratz
it's
and I kept
he
missing.
has them as continual episodes. So like
Mhm.
from campaign to campaign, he doesn't change the numbers.
Gotcha.
Because
Oh, okay.
we started with Descent into Avernus, and then we did Curse of Strahd, and now we're in Out of the Abyss.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I have a quick question. We have a wizard here, right?
No.
No,
No.
Oh, I thought we did.
I am a zealot barbarian.
I
I
am
can
a fighter
I can
paladin.
heal.
Okay. Oh, we have
I-
some marshals in this party. That should be pretty good.
I'm a
Because
way
Mom-
of mercy. Oh, continue. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh no, you're good. I was just saying that this wizard is built entirely to just make you look good and be good at your job. I've taken mostly control and debuff spells, so hopefully I can make your jobs a little bit easier.
Heck yeah, man.
I am
Nice. Can
a
you give
That's
me
awesome teamwork.
paladin fighter multi-class.
Can
Oh,
you
imagine if we had a rogue in here.
you
We
know,
have a monk. It's pretty much the same thing.
I should multi-class into a fighter as well so I can get an extra attack.
Oh
God.
god.
That wouldn't be till 11th level, but yeah.
True, but
Let's
still.
see. Wait, we're level 12, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're level 12.
Alright, gotcha.
I want to. Someone's like a level 15 character, but they only have like 5 levels in like ranger, fighter, and monk. So they just have 3 attacks per action. 3 attacks per action, and then they have their bonus actions. Bonus
Oh, no.
action. They just use their bonus action to flurry of blows to do an extra 2 attacks. What is that? 5 attacks. Action surge, and the same thing again. 10 attacks.
Go samurai fighter and get to, I think it's whatever level you get the 4th attack, and then you, as a samurai fighter, you get a bunch of extra stuff. You can have
Yeah.
like 15 attacks.
Oh yeah, samurai fighters are pretty dope.
Yeah. I haven't fully played one yet, but I plan on it eventually.
Especially if you're an elf.
Not true. I have a I felt sad earlier because like so in English apparently I have to do a writing assignment and I just realized I hate those.
Yeah.
I can I can write like I can write like a 6 paragraph backstory that's pretty much like very long in like 20 minutes, but I can't do like a single narrative. I can't write like 2 sentences.
It'd be like that. I hate
I,
papers.
I just wrote another backstory today, and I'm like, and I like apologized to the guy who's DMing for it because he was just like, please don't make a super long backstory. I'm begging, and I ended up making a really long backstory.
I try to keep my backstory documents down to like 2 pages, three tops if I can.
I usually have the opposite problem. I I am horrible at writing a backstory. I get like, oh yeah, I want to do this, this, and this. Here's his personality, and then I just fucking go and I
Yeah,
make it up
that-
during the game.
that's about what I do.
Honestly, I
I
have
like to let the DM kind of take control.
true, true. So I have like this like there's this one masterpiece of a backstory that I have that I like really like. And what's even cooler about it is that like the way it's written like a log journal. So like my backstory is an item that I just have for another character, and I'm like I just like show it off because like it's my baby, it's my masterpiece, it's my I don't know.
That
I think
actually sounds really cool.
I think the longest backstory I wrote was one full page, and it was for a goblin druid that I made.
I might send the backstory in like the general chat for y'all to read and rate it because like I validation.
Totally. I had like one idea for a backstory where it's just a divination wizard, but
Oh,
he's
what do you
just
say? A divination wizard. That's what I'm playing right now.
not
Hmm.
Wow,
I meant chronomancer, my bad. I
Oh,
forgot
okay.
the word for it. But that's awesome, man.
that
Uh
that sucks. You should know.
Damn it.
What, divination?
And the dice are yours to control.
that's
Kidding.
right.
Yeah, twice a day. I like divination. It has some good features for important, but everything outside of important for divination just. Eh. That's why I made up like my own ideas for the subclass. Approval pending. Because
Heck
something,
yeah.
just anything more interesting than, oh, I get dark vision or see invisibility. That's it. Like,
Yeah.
Invisibility is the
it's
worst
not
spell known to
great.
man. It's the worst spell. It takes an action. It's a second level spell, but all you can do is see the invisibility. It specifically states that, oh, the condition is still there. So like you still have disadvantage on attacking him, and and the other person gets advantage on attacking you. That's why I hate
Yeah,
it. And a
it's
lot of
so
DMs I
bad.
know hate it, so they change it.
Yeah, let's see. I have banishment.
Solid.
Let me grab greater invisibility because why not? I can slap it on our monk and he just goes supersonic speed, just bopping people, and no one can attack him.
I'm sending the masterpiece backstory for y'all to read whenever out of game.
Who gave the monkey space weed? God damn it, people.
No,
You did.
who
I
took my space weed?
damn monkeys in the space weed again. Alright, yeah, so bringing a bug into the session. Yeah, so Zelz, as you baff behind this and you're like, hey, and she turns around and just goes right for your jugular with a knife. Does a nice. Nice. She
What'd you get?
rolled she rolled well. She rolled a
What'd you get?
she
That's a nat 20 hit.
didn't roll that well. She rolled a 15, but
That doesn't hit.
hang on, she has a modifier.
No,
Mm-hmm.
please be a -1 modifier.
Wait, aren't you afraid of women?
I am.
This is a woman.
Don't
is.
worry.
It is.
There's this funny thing about the Way of Mercy monk or just monks in general. I can just not be afraid.
Woman.
I can literally just like if I can just spend an action to become not frightened or not charmed.
Yeah.
for some reason. I could just be like, no,
So for a
resist.
turn.
You just gotta center yourself and your key.
No, it's like my fear is kind of like with spiders. You know how most people's afraid of spiders and such, but they'll still like kill it, because they have to. That's how his fear works.
Gotcha.
He's like he knows they're harmless, kind of, but he'll still kill it if he has to.
Hmm.
And he's also afraid of spiders.
Harmless. Definitely.
Totally.
I say mostly harmless. Like they won't go out of their way to harm you.
Yeah.
Like yeah, spiders won't go out of their way to harm you per se.
I think
Alaria
snakes are
might
the
go out of
same
her
way.
way.
Like they don't want to waste their venom on you if they don't have to, do they?
Yeah.
And also like the most even the most dangerous of spiders, it's not likely that they'll kill you. I mean, still go see a doctor if you get bit by a brown recluse or a black widow, which sounds racist by the way, because they're both, brown and black. Man, why name it that if they're so dangerous?
It's funny.
What's the
Both
name
of
of
those exist in my state.
Same.
I
Oh
live.
wait, you're
I
in
don't
Georgia?
know.
I
I
live
don't
in one
know.
of the states where the
I've
brown
just seen.
recluses.
I used to live in Ohio,
Ah.
and I saw a couple there.
Well,
I don't
that's
live
your
in Ohio.
problem right there. You lived in Ohio.
I watched someone get shot around 4th of July, and I only now realized it like a couple months ago.
Mm.
Oh yeah, did she hit or not?
19.
The woman? No,
What? What's your
that
AC?
doesn't hit.
What's your
I was
AC?
kidding. I told you my AC is 16. I'm lying.
I knew you were lying. Take 6 piercing damage as she stabs your bitch ass in the throat.
As a reaction, can I say no and catch the knife? No, I'm kidding. That's not how the reaction works. I wish.
You say no, and she pulls back, and she's gonna stab you again in the neck.
I take the dodge action. No, I can't. It's not my turn.
This is kind of freeform. Yeah, so you're gonna try and dodge, step back a little bit. The rest of you see this very desperate and distressed young drow lady. She is trying to go ahead and insert some metal into your friend Zelzaz. What do y'all do?
Can I
just, like,
roll to calm
grab
her
her?
down?
How
Or
tall is
that?
she?
Yeah. Just
Like,
Huh.
does
I
she
just want to
look like
restrain her.
an adult or does she look like a kid?
She is an adult, but she is a very young woman. You can tell she probably just became old enough to start heading out of the city of spiders onto these missions of whatever she's doing out here. Absolutely, you all kind of move in and try and defuse the situation. If you would like to make a charisma check to try and de-escalate the situation, Zelzaz, go ahead and make one at disadvantage.
Oh, you did. I rolled hearing that, and I rolled a nat 20, and then I heard disadvantage. I was like, damn it. 19. I rolled a 20 and a 19. Let's go.
So she places the cold steel back up to your neck. That is bleeding profusely, and pauses. What do you want, lizard man?
I slowly reach my hand up and use my key to heal myself, which I'm gonna. I'll roll in a second.
Don't move. What are you doing here? Who sent you?
A magic man. We're looking for stuff.
Don't lie to me. I'm not stupid. Tell me
not
what
lying.
you're doing down here. All of
I
you.
don't think. I'm gonna roll insight to see what her deal is. 17.
Yep, you can tell she is terrified. You see that she is not emaciated, but you can tell that she has not slept in a few days, that she has ran out of food and water. She looks rough. Her hair is a little bit frizzy.
Okay, lady, calm down. I can tell you're having it rough. I can tell that you ran out of food, and that you haven't slept, and that you're probably in pain.
How long have you been following me? Who sent you?
I haven't been following you. I'm just staring at you, and I can tell. So I'm just gonna reach into my back pocket, pull out a joint of space weed, and set it slowly on the ground. and a ration and a cup of water. I'm gonna slowly say, I am looking for this stuff to
She's going
banish
to.
demon lords.
Right. Sure you are. She's going to run forward, grab the food
Technically
and water.
not wrong. We're not here for you. We're trying to get to Menziberanzen. If you could send us on our way, we'll get out of your hair.
Out
Yeah.
of context. That sounds like such stoner shit.
I'm just like so brutally honest. I'm just like, oh, I'm following you. You just look like shit.
Alaria, to what you say, she perks up immediately. She is running over, taking the food and the water, and stuffing that down pretty quickly. You can tell that she is very hungry. And stepping on the space weed with disdain, she turns to you, Alaria.
Where's space weed?
Menzoberranzan, you say? I would very much appreciate it if I could make my way back there myself. I was separated from my group. We were navigating one of these tunnels when a purple worm came through, bisecting our group, and I was unfortunately on the wrong end of that, and had to make my way here for shelter. If you wouldn't mind allowing me to accompany you to the City of Spiders, I would be in your debt.
As long as you don't try to stab anyone else.
You hear my quiet sobbing as I mourn the loss of a precious joint.
As long as this one
Yeah,
doesn't...
you could join us, I guess.
God, he's so emotional. Get a hold of yourself.
I stare at you. I gave you food and water. You shut the fuck up.
Yes, you did. And frankly, it was ass. It tasted like ass. And you smell like ass.
It's not meant to be good. It's meant to be filling.
Agmeno starts giggling in the background.
It's not meant to be delicious. It's meant for you to just eat quickly and get on with your
I'm
day.
just
It's meant
gonna
to be
like
filling.
grab Zelzaz's snout to close it.
I don't think you have. What's your strength?
21.
I don't care, anyways.
So Zelzaz.
I speak telepathically.
And there's a moment where she wants to get into it with you, or she's about to like go in on like how bad the food is and that you're a garbage cook and you should probably stay out of the kitchen.
Never cook the food. This is a ration. It's a ration. It's just meant for you to just.
Style ass.
And you all
I'm
continue.
gonna roll strength and not be restrained. I rolled a 19. Plus 2.
Opposed strength check, Alaria, if you would
Yeah,
like
so
to
I rolled a
continue.
21.
22.
I hate you. I hate you. This is why I hate women.
I have a +9.
True. So yeah,
Well, I'm just gonna walk forward. So yeah, if you could just ignore him, he's just mad about that space weed. But we're kind of looking for a guide. You said you know your way around here, so yeah, why don't you just lead us back to the City of Spiders?
I'm familiar with the area. Me and my group were known as the Dark Hunters. We're sent out on missions in efforts to collect purple worm eggs. They're quite valuable in the City of Spiders.
What's something you're looking for?
Is it? Oh, well. Might be able to help each other. How about I provide you with the location of a potential area in which the purple worms have currently laid their eggs? A worm nursery. And you provide me with the security to return to Menzoberranzan unharmed.
Okay.
I think that can be arranged, yes.
Sounds like a
Just
plan.
don't
I
step
spit
on my
my
weed.
hand. Put her there. Deal struck.
She
Don't put it on the ground, Zelzaz.
she is going to she's gonna grimace, both eyebrows like raise all the way up her forehead.
Mhm.
She very daintily spits in her hands with a and then shakes your hand, but she gives you the limpest of handshakes.
I don't care. I wasn't expecting her to spit back. She already got way more respect in my eyes.
I'm still like sobbing slightly over the space weed, and I'm also sobbing slightly over being insulted as a cook, even though I never even cooked. I just picked this up at the store, man. Like, this is come on. Like, I'm so mean to be a universe.
Just gonna like gently push Zelzaz into Rictavio's arms, like you deal with that.
Well,
We're gonna keep
no,
moving.
it's all
I
right,
have a
Zelzaz.
romance arc with Rictario.
I think you're a wonderful cook.
I never cooked anything. I bought it from a store, and even still, I feel so insulted.
This is why we keep Rictarvio. He is our therapist.
There,
And
tell
he
me
stepped
all
on
about
my
it.
speed.
Pass that over here. Don't Bogarth join there. Let's go. And
I give her the space. I give her food, water, and space when she insults me twice.
so, Hain Helen is going to go ahead and take point, motioning you to follow her. And you continue down the passageway in which you were proceeding. And it doesn't take long. You're following her. And she is suddenly stops. You feel the rumble through the tunnel, through the stone of the Underdark once again. You can tell she is a little bit more perceptive, having been out on these missions before, gathering these purple worm eggs. She knows what to look for, how to feel familiar with it. And then, quite suddenly, as you make your way through this long tunnel, everything around you begins to shake and rumble more violently. The tunnel floor falls away beneath your feet. You're all in free fall. Dexterity saving throws.
I have a +7 to that.
Don't think that will be necessary. You just see Azura snap her fingers as she casts Feather Fall for free.
So some of you are like halfway about to land on your ass as you 25-foot section of the tunnel just falls away, and you slowly float down.
I
Intermixed.
wouldn't need that either. I have Feather Fall, monk feature.
Dope
Slow
monk shit.
fall,
Does
yeah.
it cost Key to do so?
No, slow fall.
I don't think so, actually. Yeah, it's slow fall.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's right. I believe it has a limit though.
It does.
I mean, it's only
At
20
this level,
feet.
Oh, it's only 20 feet?
No,
It's only 25 feet, right? You said it was a 25 feet deep thing.
yeah, the whole
25
only 20.
feet of the tunnel just fall away, 10, 15 feet in front and behind you, and you fall down about 20 feet into a cavern, and you see as you slowly drift, intermixed with this rubble and these different rocks that used to be the floor, now ceiling of this cavern in which you drift into, this
How
entire...
much damage would I normally take?
It would have been 2d6.
Yeah, I would reduce 60 damage because it's 5 times my monk level, 5 times 12. I would reduce 60 fall damage.
I rolled
60
a
feet. You can fall without taking damage.
Oh, that too.
I'm a
Fair enough.
wizard. I need to save all the health I can get.
Yeah.
Which is fair.
But at least I cast it for free.
Drifting
true.
down, feeling self-satisfied, you all come into this cave, illuminated in a soft blue light. All the walls, the stalagmites, the stalactites are covered in a blue fuzz of this bioluminescent fungus. You see that there are a few dark corners and a few rifts where the moss has not grown up around it, but this whole cave is sweet with this warm air, and it has allowed this fungus to thrive and glow all around this place.
Is the fungus edible?
It is indeed, and if you
I was gonna
spend,
say. Yeah, that's what I was about to ask, actually.
it is very edible. This blanket of fungi, is smells delicious. Some of you who are more familiar with Underdark culinary, not you, Zelzaz.
I have
This I'm just
I
kidding.
never cook.
I'm just sorry. I'm
Good.
kidding. I'm kidding. But
I'm
if
a
you
plus
spend
7 to medicine.
if you spend 10 minutes foraging, you can get 1d3 pounds of edible fungus per person.
1d3. I don't have a
Heck yeah.
3-sided dice.
You bet your tuchus I'm getting this
Same.
1d3 pounds.
So go ahead and roll some d3s up. And
Heck
I'm
yeah.
just gonna look for a way out of this hole.
oh, look at the
I got
map.
2.
So you get 2 pounds of edible fungus.
Yay.
See here.
The rest of your compatriots are gathering some
Can I
edible,
pass
delicious.
some over to our new drow friend?
Yeah, she takes some, and she is clearly.
Can I?
Hmm?
Oh, sorry, I interrupted. I had a delay. I thought you guys weren't talking.
No problem. So yeah, she is taking a healthy helping of this blue fungus. Those of you familiar with the culinary arts of the Underdark can tell that this is what is processed into blue bread eventually, but it serves as something that'll sustain you in the meantime, especially out here in the wild. Each of you go ahead and take the time. 10 minutes. If you'd like to spend some more time, you can go ahead and roll additional d3s. As you, Alaria, start making your way around the circumference of this passage, and you do find a crack in the wall that does continue out. It might be difficult to get back up into the tunnel above you, and for the most part, it seems like this is going in the right direction of where the worm nursery is on the map.
I was gonna ask, can I roll a check to see if I can cook a really nice, hearty mushroom stew to prove that I am actually a good cook?
Survival check.
We don't
Survival.
have the time.
Hell yeah. Let's go. Let's go. 26. 19 plus 7.
Immediately, the entire cave fills with that warm bread smell. Everyone starts to salivate. You may pass out this bread as everyone starts casting you covetous glances at your delicious blue bread.
That takes a while to
I
cook, so I'm
I
just
was
gonna
saying I
start
was gonna make a
trying to
hearty
open the
mushroom
crack.
stew with all the mushrooms.
I'm sorry, Alaria, I didn't catch that.
Since that's probably gonna take a little bit to cook, I'm just gonna start opening up the crack to make our way through. I'm
Crack.
not wasting any time.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely. You. Doesn't take long, especially with your prodigious strength. You're able to widen the crack enough to squeeze through for everyone. And you come into a 30-foot high chamber that's dimly lit by the same luminescent lichen. Thousands of bones carpet the cavern floor, including many recognizable as humanoid, but some belong to strange, unidentified creatures.
Bread.
Yeah, the bread's delicious.
I like I just like walk behind Alaria, just like bread. Be right back.
Yeah, so you come back from this side chamber, this bone field of some strange and some unidentifiable creatures. And you come and you're immediately proffered bread, but there is a way to
Bread.
continue.
I'm just gonna continue.
You
I,
start
I,
making.
I like slowly insert the bread towards Alaria's face.
There's a visor in the way.
So,
I stuff it in the visor.
Here comes the airplane.
Just gonna
Tink.
swat your hand when I see it in
Tink.
my peripheral.
I'm faster. Tink. Tink.
So, Laria, you make your way into this ossuary. I have no idea what an ossuary is, but that's what it's labeled as.
Neither do I.
I know what an ossuary is. It's a os that's wary.
Hmm. Yeah, I should have known.
Oh. Oh,
think
it
it's
holds dead
kind of
people,
like
doesn't it?
a nursery for eggs.
Oh,
That would make a lot of sense. So yeah, you head into this bone field and start crunching your way through it. The
Oh,
bones are brittle.
Oh no.
It's a room in which the bones of dead people are placed.
That makes more sense.
I
Oh,
raised
yeah.
the dead, necromancy and dancing. Yeah. No, I don't have that stuff. I wish.
The rest of you see Alaria make her way through this crack in the wall and continue the progress down into these side chambers.
I make a mushroom sandwich with
I'll
the
take a bite.
with a nice no. Okay, you can have a quarter.
It's delicious.
You can have a quarter of
Okay.
my mushroom sandwich.
She says, "This isn't half bad."
No, you lady, not you, other lady, the one who stepped on my speed. Says I'm a bad cook, even though I never cooked anything.
Look, I'm
Now I'm
just
going with
saying.
Alaria.
I'm just saying this bread is passable. It's edible. I mean, we all get lucky occasionally, and I'm proud of you.
I
You did
stare
it.
dead in her eyes, and I cook, and then I start like step of the winding around, grabbing ingredients, and make a hearty stew. 11 plus 17, or
This
yeah,
is another
yeah,
survival
that's
check.
18. Yeah, another survival check. I'm just dashing around, grabbing ingredients, and I make a hearty,
Almost,
very nice
almost
stew,
frantically. Frantic? Frenetic,
frantically.
I believe was the word I was going for, yeah.
Oh,
Just with a whole bunch of energy, you're buzzing around, and you do make a very good soup. And passing that out, it pairs quite well with the blue bread. It's a dipper and a sipper, very good. And yeah,
I'm like heaving on the ground.
and she is accepting if you're willing to share. She is actually impressed and trying to restrain herself so she can get a second helping. So she's just trying not to say anything. Alaria,
I,
yeah, you shut her up. Alaria, you continue over the ossuary and find yet another branching passageway that expands into a smaller chamber, not as quite as large as the ossuary, this expansive bone field that you cross to get to this separate chamber. And in this chamber, it's about half the size, maybe 30 feet across compared to the 60 foot of the previous one with all the bones. And as you squeeze into this one, it's a little bit of a caving experience where you have to get down and crouch below this overhang to dip into the separate chamber. And as you stand up, the ceiling expands about 30 feet overhead, and you're about to make your way deeper into the chamber when you see the shadows just expand into the infinite below you. There is a ledge that goes about 10, 15 feet into this 30-foot circular chamber, but beyond that, it is just bottomless pit.
Hmm.
And as you look down, allowing your sword to shine radiant light into the depths and try and gauge how deep it is, you see something. There's a tiny little ledge down the chasm walls that maybe 60, 70 feet down into this pit that continues on into the infinite. You see something down there on the ledge.
Hmm. What kind of something?
You squint, and allowing a little more light to shine forth out of your blade, you see a figure, a humanoid figure. They don't move.
I
Huh.
punch him. I punch it.
That's
I'm kidding.
down.
Punching can't solve all your problems.
Yes, it can. I can heal. I can
Oh my
punch.
god.
I can heal the sick with a punch. It'll hurt, but you'll feel better afterwards.
Alaria, what are you doing?
Does the ledge that we're currently on go around this chasm, or is it just this ledge here?
Essentially, this is a bisecting chamber where half of it just descends into a black pit. The other half is a slight pinnacle, a little bit protruding out into the pit. And it just is a free fall down into this pit. And about 60, 70 feet down is a much, much smaller ledge, only big enough for essentially one, maybe two people to stand on. And that's where you see the figure at this lower ledge.
Hmm.
They still have not moved.
I dash over there, Naruto style.
You're just going to jump 60, 70 feet down?
Yeah,
Oh, good
and
luck.
I'm gonna
after
roll my
landing
two,
on
and I'm gonna roll my d6s and see how much of that damage I can reduce.
The question is, do you have a way back up?
Yeah,
Yeah, that is a
if
good question.
if I dash, my jump speed is double. My jump is double, and I can climb.
You're 12th level monk, so you can just run up walls.
Oh yeah, you're right. I can't just run up walls. Yeah, I'm just gonna
Damn.
glide down. I'm just gonna glide down the wall, and then dash.
So you're going to take 5 damage as you land on. No, wait, you're at Featherfall. Never mind. Yep, you do dope monk
It's,
shit all the way down there, and you land like a ballerina on the very tip of this ledge on your toes, and you see right next to you is a skeleton.
I freak out and just like it just fall over.
Ah! Yep.
I'm like, hello.
You fall into a pile of their moldy gear that kind of as you land in it.
Oh,
You just see. Oh, how far does this air travel? Like, does it come up to us?
I start freaking out.
I'm going to say the extremely exaggerated cloud of mushroom spores does in fact like waft all the way up to you, and it smells musty.
God, you just see her spamming prestidigitation to clear the air.
I start parkouring my way back up as I start eating, like smoking and eating my very zesty bread at the same time.
She'll do the same to you.
Smoking will solve all my problems.
Zelzaz, did you loot corpse or no?
Actually, yeah.
I think he just bailed immediately.
It's bad.
I did say I just did, but
it was
now
the
that I think
mold
about
cloud
it,
that did it.
It's
yeah, no,
fine. I
now
got
that I'm
it.
high, I think I'm calm enough to go back down there.
Don't worry, I got it. You just see her snap her fingers, but you don't see anything happen. But just like in like 12 seconds later, you just see one item just float over the cliff and back up to me because she casted Mage Hand, but her Mage Hand is invisible and it has a
Awesome.
range of 60 feet.
Perfect. Yeah, that's just on the edge of the range, and you go ahead and are you bringing the whole skeleton up or just rifling through their
Just,
gear?
just, just piece by piece. It can't carry that much. Like it can only carry, I believe, 10 pounds at the most. So just piece by piece.
Well, luckily, this former moon elf adventurer is just a bunch of bones now, and you bring everything up that doesn't kind of immediately turn into dust, and you are able to discover a ring of free action.
Oh,
I want.
What do?
Was there a path further down there? Zelzaz.
I kind of just jumped,
Hmm.
and then I kind of came back up because freaky. Also, I will trade you all of this space weed, all of this delicious bread and stew for the ring.
Could
Going
probably
to
do
light a
that.
torch and toss it down the
Who are
hall.
you saying that to?
To you.
To me, she says, I'm, I'm not really into drugs. Do you have a magic item you can give to me instead?
I mean, let me look at my inventory real quick. I probably do. Thing is, I kind of like created this character on a whim, so I don't know if I actually do.
That is a good question.
So I'm just gonna.
If you guys want to hash out what magic items you have and you do not have, I'm pretty liberal with this kind of stuff. I'm actually too liberal.
Yeah.
I've had to rein it back because some of our players just decide to have magic keyblades and do hundreds of damage in a turn. So I'm like, oh
Mhm.
god, I'm gonna have to actually DM here. Oh fuck, fuck.
And an artifact level bow at level 1.
Yeah, I
Oh
See,
my.
definitely am an idiot in
Oh
allowing
my
that.
God.
It was stupid.
It was pretty. I mean, I still am a huge fan of Xantanov. The octopus character was fucking awesome, but I needed to definitely do better DMing there because that was amateur hour. Anyway, Alaria, you
absolutely.
chuck this torch over the edge, and it's that scene in Lord of the Rings where they throw a torch down into the well. It just keeps going and gets smaller and smaller, and you hear a.
By the way, I do have 50 feet of hemp rope. Like, I have the Dungeoneers pack, so, I have a backpack, a crowbar, a hammer, 10 pittance, whatever the fuck that is. 10 torches, a tinderbox, 10 days of rations, and a water skin, and 50 feet of rope.
Pittons and climbing
Pythons.
spikes.
Yeah, pythons are climbing spikes. They are like little nails that you hammer into rock.
Okay, that makes it. I just hammer it with my fist.
Punch them into the
What's up?
fist. Yeah, actually big nails, and they kind of have like a hook on them, so you can attach ropes
Feed
to
rope
them.
through it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Pittons or pythons or something like that.
Yeah, I
Something
think it
like
is
that.
Python.
So
It doesn't
I,
matter.
I don't I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be overpowered and such, but I also want to have cool stuff because I actually have nothing weapons wise or equipment wise.
Pronunciation is just relative.
Pronunciation in the English language is bullshit anyways.
Yeah.
I
See, I'm
am
fine with just the flying broom and what do you call that thing? Arcane grimoire. That's about
Mm.
all I want, if I'm being honest.
approved.
Nice.
It is done. What level though? Uncommon or rare?
Legendary. No, wait. Uncommon. No, wait, no, no,
Sure,
no.
that's fine. Uncommon. Gotcha. +1.
Relic.
Uh, no.
Short of evil. No, and see. Yeah, so that torch keeps going all the way down until it becomes a tiny point of light, and even that is swallowed by the darkness.
That goes nowhere.
And about this point, Alaria, and the rest of you as well, first you notice Hane, the drow, get very, very still, and then you feel the rumbling through the cavern. It's close. It's probably
Okay.
back in the chamber that you just came from.
Oh God.
Hmm.
Can we say I have the what are they called? Winged boots? Yeah, winged boots.
Do you
And
need those
So
as a
far?
monk? A flying monk?
I don't know. Yeah, flying monk.
They give
I
you
don't
a
know, just
flying speed equal to your movement speed.
yeah, and I can fly for only 4 hours at a time.
Yeah.
They're
gonna
getting 2 hours
say-
of flight.
You're gonna have to find those. DM me, and then I'll
Damn.
figure out where I can put those.
I think
Ooh, I know
they're
where to
not
put
a
those.
super rare item.
They're just an uncommon item.
Yeah.
I know where to put those.
Oh no.
Ooh, what's this? Yeah, I honestly have no idea anything about items and such. So yeah.
I'm
As-
pretty much set with my items.
If you're a marshal, the best item in the game is any magical weapon, because you
Yeah.
overcome the resistance. If you have that, you're pretty much set. Anything else is just extra.
I guess that
That's really
automatically
all I'm
puts
looking
fists.
for my character. That and maybe
Uh,
like the gauntlets that give you extra AC.
Or Yeah, that. And then there's
Braces of
the
defense, yeah.
gauntlets of. It's not a gauntlet. Yeah, it's the gauntlet of ogre power and the giant belts and stuff. Those are nice too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but Wookie, can I have a belt of storm giant strength?
God, I remember I gave one of those to Denthalor, and he's like, "Oh, well, now I'm overpowered as milk. Oh, how'd that happen?" Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Like,
So at this
Casually
point,
29 strength.
oh my God,
Jesus.
I'll write it down. So at this point, Hane comes back from the adjoining chamber, and she addresses you all. The purple worm came through. It seems to have connected the two chambers here, and I believe this is where you wanted to get in the first place.
Wonderful.
Could we say I have a headband of intellect to just make me smart? Because I'm not normally smart without it.
I mean, if you want to waste a magic item on that.
I have no idea. I don't know, actually. I'm just going to keep looking through the list while I have the time.
Focus, people.
Yeah.
Can't spend our entire lives down here in the Underdark. I'm trying to get home. The sooner you get what you
Same.
need, the sooner I get what I need.
So you said there should be eggs around here?
This way, I believe the chamber that has been connected might contain what you need.
Alright.
I'm gonna follow her.
Same.
Yep, so will I.
You make your way back into the ossuary, this chamber of bones. Sticking up, these rib cages reach up and claw at you, snagging your clothing as you muscle your way through. You emerge back into this bone chamber and see that indeed she was telling the truth. The passageway on the wall to your right is newly carved. Just moments ago, you can still see a little bit of the rocks and the rubble from the ceiling falling down as a purple worm tunneled up through the floor and into the ceiling, completely eating away this wall that separated this bone chamber and this other chamber. Oh, fuck it, I'll just say it. The egg chamber immediately in
Ooh.
front of you.
See.
Egg chamber.
Also, wait, let me see how long this takes. Does anyone around me seem to be tired or injured?
No.
Yes,
No,
the Drow
okay.
Hane.
Oh,
L. Just
Poor
don't get tired.
lass. Poor lass.
Unfortunate for her.
Not my problem. Skill issue, to be honest. Just casually be a level 12 wizard.
Yeah.
She is a wizard, but not level 12.
oh wow.
Oh,
Superiority complex.
Okay. So you all move in
Oh.
to the new chamber?
Heck yeah, we do.
I'm
I'm just gonna
say-
walk right in.
Same.
I try to stop you.
Later, yeah.
And I say, let my familiar scout out the area first.
Let me scout out the area first, and I zip right through.
She just shakes her head. She says, all right.
I walk
So-
on in.
Zelzas and the familiar make your
Right
way
across the
in,
walls.
along with Ekmenos. You all emerge into this chamber with about a 80-foot high ceiling and are surrounded by these
no.
silvery clusters. There seem to be about 6 or 7 of them, and each of these clusters has about 6 eggs, all grouped together and coagulated, bundled with this thick cemented saliva. This is a scene out of Aliens where the walls are all coated in this hard goo that has been used to stick these eggs onto secure, safe places above the ground. In this chamber, these clusters, they all are interconnected. It looks reminiscent of a spider web, but instead of this silk, these gossamer threads that connect all these spider webs together, these long, thick strands, probably about 2 or 3 foot across, of this very sticky, slimy, continually viscous moving fluid. It all connects these different silvery spheres together. These are the purple worm eggs that you've been looking for.
Nice.
I'm a
Nice.
mage hand one over.
You
I
try.
don't. I think they weigh more.
You
Oh
try and
yeah,
move it.
the size of it. Yeah, that makes sense.
It is stuck. This resinous saliva is as hard as concrete.
Can I chop it?
Well, hold on, because I can like yank with the force of 1,200 pounds.
That'd be a lot more effective. Whoever tried to chop it, you're immediately going to get your sword stuck.
I don't have a sword.
Your hand gets stuck in the saliva.
Oh,
God.
L.
Oh no!
Hmm.
And
Can I
as
just
you
yank it?
Zelzaz, as you punch, your hand gets stuck. And you try and pull free. And you pull. And you yank. And you're trying to rip away. And you're just vibrating. You're sending these long, undulating reverberations through these strands. And you can see as you're shaking it, your humming, your reverberations are moving through these other lines that connect the other egg clusters and up into the ceiling and into the walls. And it's all moving, vibrating, reverberating back and forth. And then you get very still because you can tell any kind of
That's a
movement
bad idea.
that you make is carried through. And as you continue as you move into stillness from your reverberation, you feel a deep, bassy thrum in the ground.
I'm just gonna take a few steps back.
Well, it
what
was
if I
nice
just
knowing
lift?
you, and I walk
What if I
out.
lift the egg cluster with me that's stuck with my hand and step of the wind out of? Like, am I able to just lift the cluster? Like, how heavy is it?
Let's see. Silverish spheres, 3 feet in diameter. Don't think it says how heavy they are. I'll say that, you're pretty strong. You're not as strong as Laria or obviously
Yeah, I'm
Ekmenos.
not. I have like a 15, I think, in strength.
Yeah, but
I have
I
a
don't
+2
think.
modifier.
Yeah, it's not going to be like. It's not going to be over 100 pounds, so I'd say you're able to, but it's so stuck, you're really struggling to not send these vibrations through this network of resinous strands.
Oh, I'm just running. I'm not bothering about that. I'm just like picking up and dipping.
Yeah, you're able to bamf out of there. Ekmenos, you very carefully, I'm going to say you're like twisting and trying to brain fart. Yeah, you're trying to just mechanically twist and pull away one of these eggs. Give me a
Yeah.
strength check.
Alrighty. It's gonna be a dirty 20.
That's enough. Yeah, you're able to very carefully, slowly, and there is a like sickly squelching snap as the thin strand gets smaller and totter and then snaps. You have. Go ahead and add it to your inventory. A purple worm egg.
Woo!
How many
And
purple
if
worm eggs
I
do I
may,
have?
I'm sorry, Ekmenos, what was that?
Oh, I'm just happy.
Yay!
before.
Do I have 6? Oh, sorry, Elric.
Oh, you good. I was just saying, can I levitate one out of the nest?
You cast levitate, and the egg like tries to float up, but the sticky resinous saliva is keeping it like it's Spider-Man to the other eggs.
Gotcha. But to be fair, if I just keep trying, will it eventually snap?
We only need one.
I'm not
Oh, we
sure.
Yeah,
only
and I
need
already
one.
Yeah, and I already ran out with an entire cluster stuck to my hand, and he's got one, and he's got the other.
Oh, I
So
thought you
we
only
should.
had one.
So currently,
We
Ekmenos has
need
one.
one.
To just get free, that was what it took all your strength to do, Zelzas. And you're trying to
Oh, it's just to get
levitate.
3.
Yeah, just to get free. You're trying to levitate an additional one. Just, good to have a spare. I'm not sure how levitate works, though. How much pressure, how strong is levitate?
It's not pressure, but it can lift up to 500 pounds.
I'll say you're able to levitate using finesse, being very careful. You're able to get an additional purple worm egg. Go ahead and add the silvery sphere to your inventory.
And I'm flying away.
Bye! And as you are about to bail, everyone's kind of going in different directions. A Fomorian emerges out of the chamber, looks at you all, and he's like, "Bruh, you don't take eggs! Leave egg bad! You don't take eggs, I defend!" And he's gonna charge you all. Roll initiative.
Here
Yeah.
we go.
18 plus 4. Or plus 4? Or is it plus 3?
Plus your
Plus
dex
3.
one.
Yeah, plus 3.
I got 19.
I got a 9.
18 plus 3. I got 21.
I got 14.
And Alaria has a 9. And I'm not sure what a Fomorian is. He rolled another 3. Rolling shitty initiative today.
Dang, time to put those dice in dice jail.
You go dice jail. I want rainbow dice anyway. Nah,
Pride
that's-
dice.
Pride dice.
For dice.
What is this guy's name?
Gumblegore.
Stronk. Stronk gets up from his nap. You guys are feeling like you heard a snoring earlier that has stopped because this guy woke up and he's like, "Hey, what's all this noise? Oh no,
Oh,
you're
my
trying to
egg."
take my preciouses." And yeah, I think he's some kind of giant, but I'm not sure what kind of giant Fomorians are. Well, whatever. Yeah, Zelzas?
Hey, we're cousins.
Yeah. No, Stronk, you don't be mad. Zelzas, you're gonna go first here. Yeah, Monk going first.
I glare at him and just go, shoot, and then start doing my punch thing, wham, and then extra attack, and then flurry of blows and go wham wham.
I have a feeling this is not gonna work out well for him.
Probably. So that pretty much be me rolling four times. What's that? 11 plus 7. 11 plus 7. That's 18.
18 hits.
Yay! And I roll again. 17 plus 7.
17%. That's definitely gonna hit.
And then I'm gonna flurry of blows. That's another 17 or 18. Cool. And then I don't think that one hits. I rolled a 4 plus 7. I don't think an 11 hits. So 3 out of 4 hit.
Roll
It's
3 out of
such
4.
a shame that you go after me.
So now I'm
It's
gonna
such
roll
a
damage
shame.
for first attack. That's 8 plus 7. 8 plus 7 is 15. That's 6 plus 7 plus so that's, oh god. I need my calculator. Alright, so the first one's 15 plus 6 plus 7. And then I gotta roll for my harm because I'm gonna spend my key because I spent the key points and now I'm gonna end their harm. Mercy. So that's another D8. So that's okay, another 6 plus 7. Another 6 plus 7. And then for the harm. And that's 1 plus 3. That's 4. That's 4 damage.
I'm sorry, my Discord cut out a little bit. How much damage?
45.
Nice. Wow. Ow. Fuck. Ow. All right. Well, he's looking very rough very quickly. Yep. Ow.
So,
All right. So, yeah, you punch him and he gets really hurt. That's, anything else in your turn, sir?
I'm going to use the rest of my movement to back off just a little bit.
Are you now?
Just a little.
Does a plus 11 to hit? Jeez. Does a 24 hit you?
Ooh,
God damn. No, it doesn't actually. I'm sorry.
shield.
Shield? Oh, it's the monk shield. Wait, are you actually casting shield to help the monk out or nah?
No, it doesn't
Oh
work
no.
that way.
Oh, you can't cast shield on
Imagine.
other people?
No.
Yeah, you can only cast it on yourself as a reaction.
Yeah.
You're going to
I
take
wish it
12.
worked the other-
Yeah, oh well. You're going to take
Mm.
12
Do I-
bludgeoning damage as he backhands you as you try and bounce away.
Damn. I don't provoke opportunity though. I don't think.
Do you
Oh, wait,
not?
that's only during dash.
It's only during
My
day.
bad, that's only during dash.
Yeah, I was going to say, damn, that's some dope monk shit that Hadu is unaware of. Akmenos!
Dope. I'm gonna draw my battle axe and I'm gonna go into a holy rage, and you're just gonna see like holy light kind of
Holy
come off of
rage.
me.
Oh.
I'm gonna make a suggestion for you.
What's up?
Don't attack on this round. Hold your action.
My guy would still attack, but
All right.
I'm
It's
just
okay, you
gonna
can give me the buffs.
I
yeah.
guess I'm just not gonna heal you. Then
That's
I'm kidding.
I get it. So I'm gonna run up there and I'm gonna recklessly attack. Does a dirty 20 hit?
Yeah.
Yeah. So for that one, it's gonna be uh, 7. The first attack's gonna be 21 points of damage as I just cleave right into him,
Jeez.
and 7 of that is radiant damage. I don't know if that matters.
Well, let me check. No, it just looks like he's a regular degular giant.
Gotcha. Well, in that case, does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Awesome. And that's gonna be a 11 more points of damage.
Got 32 total.
Yeah, as I get up there and I just talk trash to him in giant.
Bar, 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 bar. Right, I've got the damage. Zura.
What I'm gonna do on my turn is I will cast Hold Person on this character, and for the result of the roll, that will be a 4.
Important.
Wait, but you have the ring of action. What does that do?
Ring of free action just
That lets
gives
you
freedom
ignore
of movement.
disadvantage. Yeah, it doesn't let you have extra action.
That would have been amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that'll be it, and I'll just fly further away.
Yeah.
And it now, unless it has like legendary action, it is not paralyzed, and every hit is a crit.
Jeez. All right.
How long does that go on for?
A minute or can they get? Let me see. Person. Yep, at each of their turns, they can. Now it's a crit.
Yeah, that's pretty dope, man.
Your save should be pretty high too.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
It is currently DC 8.
That's a wisdom save?
Yeah.
every crit, huh? Well, Paladin's just yay.
Oh no,
I'm thinking about
Alaria.
No. Oh. Get him.
Step Paladin.
Smite.
Right.
Smite, smite.
All right,
Everyone's
Alaria.
chanting smite while at Alaria. And
Goblin Slayer Red Eye as he gets like paralyzed
What?
and draw my swords. I'm just gonna make my
Please do. He has positioned himself as he goes rigid amongst a cluster of these strands of saliva. But yeah, he is paralyzed. Go ham.
Also, you have it
ah,
if within 5 feet.
also
Oh.
gonna go a lunging strike. So, extra damage. Alright. My first strike upon is going to be a 14
How much is that to hit?
advantage for the dice. Hold on.
Yeah, you have advantage.
you have advantage, by the way.
16 to hit.
16 just hits.
Alright.
Oh
Alright,
god.
AC is 16, like me.
So I'm going to throw it. Go ahead and throw in that smite.
Ooh.
Is there a way to roll it as a crit?
Isn't crit just like max damage?
I think you double the die.
It depends on how the DM rules it. Some people just double the damage that you roll. Some people say like
Yeah.
you roll max damage, and some people say you roll max damage and then roll your damage die. So like even the worst of crits are still better than normal attacks.
Yeah.
My,
That's how I do it.
my understanding was
How
it
would
was
you rule on this?
my understanding was that you double the dice damage, and then as usual, go ahead and add your modifiers.
Alright. Works for
Sounds
me.
great.
And I believe there is a way to do it with Bogsy Dice app, but I do not know how all the commands work yet. I essentially know one command.
Same.
It's hacking a fraud.
I know you can definitely do advantage on it. I just don't know how to type it in.
So if we're doubling, for crit the dice.
I have a calculator pulled up, so I can help you do the math.
That's just on the first hit. That's going to be 48 damage.
Oh,
my god.
just the first hit.
Just the first.
Yeah. Light work, light work.
Yay! I did the thing I wanted to do.
So far, Alaria has been carrying this, like, from what I've seen. Like, she's decimated grads, and, like, while I kept missing.
So second swipe. I'm going to use distracting strike. So the next person, even if he breaks the paralysis, will get advantage. So that is going to be a 28 to hit.
28 hits the hell out of them.
Let's see, because it's a crit. That's going to be 50 more points of damage.
50 or 15?
50.
Jesus.
Okay.
Christ.
So how do you want to do him dead?
So just taking Dawnbringer, I'm just rushing up. Quick slash through with a divine smite flashing brighter than the glow of the sword already has. And then the second one just comes right into the chest and pulling down.
Yeah, he looks down at his chest. It's more of the momentum of the stabbing of him through the chest cavity that moves his head down in these paralytic convulsions and these seizures. He looks down at this blade. He cannot look up and away from his own death. As he curls over, he lands in this network of salivary strings, and you see his death convulsions from his paralysis just begin to shake and begin to jitter, and seizures can turn into convulsions as his death throes reverberate through the entire chamber, and each one of you hear these howls, these moans, as you see from all around this chamber there are these singing strands of saliva that connect to each other, and each one has cemented a person. The chamber is full of people stuck to the walls, food preserved for these young purple worms, for when they hatch, they'll have something to feast upon. Their bones removed into the side adjoining chamber. Alaria, you hear a familiar voice. It calls out to you through the chorus of agony. Confusion, hurt. You hear your name. Alaria?
Gonna look to where the voice came from.
You look over, and you see a familiar face. Part of you can't believe what you're seeing. You're in shock. Cemented into the wall, wrapped in layers of sticky saliva, a familiar woman's figure. Half conscious, you meet each other's eyes, and you know it's her. It's Coralie.
Taking up a song about Coraline. She's peach, she's a dog.
My swords just kind of like hang limply at my sides. I'm just gonna drop them, and I'm just gonna run over them and try to rip her off the wall.
Grab your sword.
You pull,
I'm sorry.
and it takes all of your strength. You're having to be careful, and you tear her away from the wall. She is weak. She is tired, but she stands on her feet. She looks up at you, and before you can say anything to each other,
Is someone hungry?
two big old holes get ripped into the ceiling as giant purple worms tunnel into the chamber, ready to defend their little babies.
Oh God, not to.
As these purple
Ooh.
worms slither out of the earth itself, you watch as the stalagmites surrounding the the ceiling of this chamber, erupt in long, ropey tentacles that slither down and threaten to caress, to grab and consume. They start to tug and rip and try and lift each one of you up into the ceiling as the
Oh, like you said.
eyes open, as large teethy grins widen out from the stalagmites as the ropers appear. These tentacles surrounding the purple worms, writhing all of this, undulating above on the ceiling as they make their way down to consume you.
I don't like this.
How is everybody doing on time?
I'm
Uh,
fine.
I'm
Okay.
good for another like 45 minutes.
I'm good for a while.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm good.
Combat. All right, we're going to go ahead and maintain our current initiative order. I'm just going to go ahead and slot the
Me
worms and the ropers in for Strong. And that'll bring us back up to the top of the initiative order. Zelzas.
Yay. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. So am I wrapped up like right now?
There are tentacles coming at you. You are not currently tentacled yet.
Oh,
Okay, so I'm not tentacled yet.
Oh
Mhm.
my.
I'm looking at my I'm looking at my actions to see if there's anything I can do to not get hentai right now. Okay. I guess. Wow. Ah. So, okay, these aren't useful for this. Oh God. Oh God. All right. I guess I'm just gonna dash and punch a lot.
that's right. Beat up those
I don't-
tentacles.
Yeah, by the way, apparently my arm strikes count as magical just for the purpose of overcoming resistance to non magical attacks and damage. So like, They're magical but not magical.
Correct. That is my understanding.
Yeah,
Pretty dope.
I just had to mention that just in case. So yeah, I'm just gonna start rolling.
Just
Put
trade them like
out.
feed bags.
Does a 19 hit?
Um, 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 um.
I would hope so. It's a massive ass fucking target. How could I miss?
I'm pulling up the. Oh wow, he's got a high AC. You rolled a 19, you say? That does hit.
Yeah.
That
Thank God.
just hits.
Okay, 19, and then extra attack. Oh wait, do I have a thing? I have a thing. Key empowered strikes. Nope, that's not it. Stunning strike.
Mm.
You're gonna stun the worm?
I could try.
Do it. Do it. What's your DC?
I have no idea. I'm trying to see.
It's Anthony all over again, stunning everything.
How do I know what my? How do I know what my ace? Oh wait, I think I have to scroll all the way back up. 8 proficiency in wisdom. So that's 8 plus 7. What's 8 plus 7?
15.
So yeah, they would have to beat a 15. So I'm gonna spend a key point to do that, and I'm gonna also, by the way, attack.
He
Again.
rolled a 4, and he does not, unless it's a strength save or a con save.
It's con.
It's con. That's still only a 10.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
no.
So it's stunned until the next turn, and also I'm gonna keep attacking. By the way, I can just keep going. This doesn't take an action. I can just do it.
Dead.
You have to hit.
19 plus
Yeah.
7. Does a 19 plus 7 hit?
19, definitely that hits, yes.
Plus 7, by the way. It wasn't a 19. It was a 19 plus 7. Such a good hot number.
Oh,
And then I'm gonna flurry of blows.
flurry of
Yeah,
blows.
which with advantage.
15
since he's
plus 7.
stunned.
Stunned. Yeah, go ahead and roll advantage. Alaria is absolutely correct.
True. Thank you for telling me that, because I just crit on the advantage roll for flurry of blows. And I'm gonna roll again.
Correct.
All right. So I got a nat 20, so a crit, and what's it called? An 18
18 just hits.
plus 7.
Oh, well, yeah, that
They
hits
were
the
both
fuck
plus
out of him.
7. Okay. So time for the damage. First roll, d8 plus 7. 7 plus 7, 14. 5 plus 7. That's 13. Or is it?
12.
Plus 7, plus 14. And then more key points. I'm kind of running low on key points. To do the harm stuff. Oh, wait, do I? Do I actually have to spend? Because I'm level 11. Hang on a second. I don't think I actually have to spend key points to make it harm on Flurry of Blows. Let's see. Subclass features. Scroll all the way down. When you use Flurry of Blows, you can now replace them without spending key points. Oh, wait. That's just for the healing. Damn it. Oh, wait. In addition, you make unarmed strike for Flurry of Blows. You can use Hands Part without spending the key point for hands. Okay. I don't have to spend an extra key point to do that. Shit.
Can
I
still
should have.
use Hand of Harm only once per turn.
Actually, I can replace both. I replace both. That's when I was level 3, but now I'm level 11. I replace both punches with a hand of harm.
You should be level 12.
I am, but that I got it at level 11. But anyway, so now
Oh.
It says you can only use it once per turn.
that's 3rd level.
Even the 11th level one. can
I
still only
have
use
it,
it
I have
once
it
per
right
turn.
here. It says you can now replace each of the unarmed strikes with a use of your Hands of Healing without spending the key points. In addition, when you make an unarmed strike attack, you can use Hands of Harm with that strike. Oh, okay. Now you're right. Oh, wait. You can still use Hands of Harm only once. That's gay. All right, you're right. All right, so right now I'm at 26. Now it's time to roll the Flurry of Blow damage. 4 plus 7.
4 plus 7 is 11.
And then I'm going to roll for the harm. Or wait, I have to roll the other Flurry of Blows. That's another 4 plus 7.
11.
48. And then for the harm, which is only 6 plus 3.
Nice.
57 damage. Oh wait, I have to. What do I do for the crit?
Double the dice. The damage dice that
Oh.
you rolled for the crit, you go ahead and double
For the first-
double that.
Yeah, for the first one, I rolled max. I rolled max damage on that one. Sick.
So
That was
6.
8 plus 7. 8 plus. What's 8 plus 7 again?
Well, you double
15.
the die before adding the modifier.
Well, okay, so it's 16 plus 7.
16
23.
plus 7, 23.
Yeah.
All right. Minus that plus
Math lore.
16 plus 7. So that would actually be 72 damage.
Damn!
I subtracted the 8 that I previously added, and then it added 16, and then plus 7. Well, actually, not plus 7.
Well struck. Any movement, this guy is stunned, so you could move away from him if you'd like.
True, he is stunned. So yeah, I'm gonna do that.
All right, where are you moving to?
I'm moving closer to Alaria, I guess.
All right, Alaria, you are backed up by a badass monk guy.
What is stunned? One of the worms or one of the
Yeah,
ropers?
one of the worms is stunned
Okay.
until its next turn.
So we have
Yeah, I
worms
didn't-
and ropers to deal with?
2 worms and 2 ropers.
Okay,
Okay.
that's fine.
No,
It's
no,
It's fine.
It's fine.
fine. Akmenos.
So, I'm gonna rage again because this just pissed me off again, and I'm gonna run up to the guy that the monk was just smacking around.
I don't think your
Slap
rage would have
himself.
ended. 'Cause,
I tag him in.
well, I guess we did have that brief.
Yeah.
I-
And then because
I
he's still
tag out.
stunned.
Still stunned.
Oh yeah, that means advantage, right?
Yep. Does a 27 hit,
Oh, yeah.
and then does a dirty 20 hit.
Third one here.
Nice. All right, and then boom, boom, and boom. That's gonna be about 23 points of damage, and then about 5 of that was radiant.
Doesn't look like he has any kind of vulnerabilities or resistances either. All right, I've got the 23.
Woo!
And that's going to bring him to that number. All right. Oh, wait. I need that stat block back. What are you doing? Stupid Kindle.
This is why you don't buy from Amazon.
I was given this as a gift. I do not. I try not to
You
buy
were
from
given-
Amazon.
You were given slave labor as a gift. Cancelled.
Cancelled. Into the Cancylvania with you. Azura.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to cast. Yeah, I think this is better. I am going to cast banishment on one of the worm that hasn't been hurt, and I'm gonna need him to. Well, I'm not gonna use Portent anyway, so it doesn't matter unless he has a 12 modifier on charisma. Charisma, is it
it's wisdom.
charisma
Oh, no.
or is it wisdom?
These
No,
things
it's
are the most
charisma.
charismatic
It's-
things
it's-
you've ever seen.
It's charisma. So unless he has a plus 12 to charisma save, he's gonna disappear.
He has a -3. He rolled a 3, so that's going to be a 0.
God
Oh
damn.
boy.
So you didn't have to use your
That's like
portent.
your go-to spell because it most likely succeeds.
Yeah.
It just does.
For a minute.
Well, he's gonna disappear. He's gonna go bye bye now. And while we focus on the other one, by the way, I did say I used Portent, so you didn't have to roll. It would have failed anyway, but I lose that. Anyway, that's my action.
That's a good
Any
action.
bonus action?
Wizards don't use bonus actions.
Yeah, yeah. I think there's like one bonus action spell or cantrip that they like have access to.
Oh really?
I think. I could be lying or like not. I don't
I
know.
think-
I haven't played Wizards.
I think I'm just gonna use my move action to just fly away. I'll be within 120 feet if I can.
I think
Who
there
That'd be
are
needs
my
some
turn.
bonus?
subclasses that use their bonus action, but there's generally not a lot.
Yeah,
I usually
that's
find items that use bonus actions.
I mean,
it's true.
I cantrip because some DMs say you can't cast a bonus action spell and a normal spell. You can only cast a cantrip, a bonus action cantrip.
That's in the book.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying some like I usually play with people who are like that's stupid, so no.
All right. So who is gonna destroy the worm on their turn?
Alaria.
Probably our paladin.
Paladin's turn.
Hey,
I'm going to set Coraline out of harm's way as far as I can, with still being able to get up to the worm. I'm going to pick up my swords. And I'm going to kind of focus on my holy symbol, use my bonus action to harness divine power to get a spell slot back.
Bad
Nice.
ass.
badass.
And then I'm going to.
See, I can just punch. Okay, we're on a different level.
Because there's 3 things currently there, and I know the worm, since it is stunned, it cannot pass dex saves. I'm going to just hold up my, like, in the low light, glistening red draconic sword, and I'm going to go ahead and use the red dragon's breath out of it.
Nice.
So the ropers will have to make the dex save, but the worm automatically fails.
Okay. So one of the ropers is going to roll a dex, you say?
Yeah.
14. The
That
other.
fails.
Oh, God. The other roper can't succeed at a dexterity saving throw because he's a roper. And then the other one's stunned, so they all fail.
All right.
Hot
That's what you get for being a roper.
roper. Don't you mean raper?
So that
Oh,
is going to
God.
be 34 points of fire damage.
Oh God.
On all the. Oh, that's so
On all
good.
of them.
Fuck. Ow. Okay. Ow. Ow. Ow.
So how do you
Okay.
want to do this?
No, no. These are giant purple worms. They have a lot of health, all right? 35.
For now.
And does that use all of my action, or can I still make my extra attack?
I'm so sad that I can like use flurry of healing and harm to heal twice, but I can't harm twice. That's so gay. It's physically
Naruto.
meant.
Power comes great nerf.
Sasuke.
That uses up my entire action. All right. So that's me.
I guess I'll punch. Well, uh, on my turn. When it's my turn, I'm just gonna help Coraline out. I guess. Oh wait, it's not my turn. It's Wookie.
Yeah. It's probably gonna be the enemy's turn.
Well, one's stunned, the other one's banished. Now
Yeah.
there's the Rapers.
They're not called that. Do not call them that.
Yeah, but it's silly.
I am definitely standing in between the enemies and her.
Good stuff. She's got cover. All right, let's go ahead and take the stunned worm's turn. Do I get a save on that? How do I get unstunned?
You don't. It's only until the next of your turn. Like it's just you can't.
Fucking monks!
Until the monk's next turn.
No, until it's next turn.
All right, then I'm
Until
just
the
gonna have
worm's
to
next
settle for roper in you.
So like while this is going on, the worm's still stunned.
4 attacks with its
Till the
tendrils.
end of the monk's next turn.
Gonna try and roper that monk. Ooh.
No, I'm with Alaria.
Get to
I
Alaria in a
moved.
moment. So I rolled a 19 plus 7. That's going to be 26 to hit you,
I'm
Zilzess.
sorry, that doesn't hit. Sorry.
Sorry, that doesn't. As the roper wraps his tentacle around you inappropriately, he's going to start.
Wait, hey, listen, buddy.
Oh,
Listen,
God.
Pummels
buddy,
you
listen,
as he
buddy.
brings you into the air.
Oh,
The
Yeah.
tentacles don't do damage, they just pull you
Yeah, but I don't like that.
so that they can numb on you.
Now,
Farmer's wife, the fisherman's wife type beat.
Yeah.
So he's
All right, so
actually.
is it an area of effect thing? Oh wait, you rolled. Never mind. It's not something I make a save on. I'm gonna cry.
He's quite high in the air. He's going to be 50 feet up on the ceiling on one of these kind of depressed points of the
Aw.
ceiling. So he is
We
going
should cheer him
to
up.
reel you 25 feet. So the rest of you see as Zelzas is lifted up into the air about 25 feet.
Uh,
Hmm.
No, the space weed.
And then let's go ahead and get new. A 10 on Alaria. That's going to miss.
Mhm.
A 6 plus 7. That's a 13. I'll just go from the top of the initiative order. Ekmenos, I'm assuming that misses.
What was it? 17?
I want to say 14.
Oh yeah, that misses.
Oh,
My
God,
AC
I'm
is
rolling
16.
so bad. Thank you. Yeah, I'm rolling real bad right now. And then a 10 on Azura.
To hit?
To hit. 10 to hit.
No.
No, I
No.
just
Right.
rolled real bad. Just rolling 3s and 6s over here. I believe that's all 4 of his attacks.
Oh no.
That's going to end the
Wait,
Roper's
what is
turn.
the range of his attack?
He has a range.
His range? Yes.
He has a range of on the tendrils. It's 50 feet.
I'm 120 feet away.
Oh, okay,
Do
fancy
we have
man.
that much space to move?
But it's
Uh,
okay, I
I'm in
have
the
to move
cave.
back in range on my next turn.
In this
It's fine.
chamber, this egg chamber is pretty big. Yeah, you would definitely have that much. Yeah, I got a little bit more than that to move in here, I'd say.
All right.
Yeah. And then I'm going to go ahead and take the other Roper's turn. I have to be careful. I ain't got time for that. Fuck that. I'm managing enough already. Come on, Google, help me out here. I don't want to have to go actually look things up in the spell list.
Reading is icky.
I'm hoping this is the same spell. I'll look this up on your turns because I'm not 100%. I mean, this is the same tentacle. Okay. So, Alaria,
Mm-hmm.
the ground underneath you turns into an inky void, and through which these long tentacles begin to undulate around you and reach out to grasp you. Would you please make a dexterity saving throw?
17.
That's really high.
But
Spell
not high
DC.
enough. Whoa.
No, it is high enough. It was DC 12. So you don't take any damage. But yeah, these tentacles too are inappropriately touching.
Uh,
I was just touching metal, so for now.
No, they're not actually touching skin to skin, but it is quite. This would be PG-13. And that's going to
As I
be.
said, fisherman's wife.
And that is a area that has opened up below you. You feel your feet slowly sinking into like a quicksand of black molasses, in which these tentacles are reaching up through. And the other roper is like, squiggling. Ooh, it's so squiggly. That's going to be the end of that roper's turn.
is it monk man turn?
Back to Zelzas. You are being slowly reeled in up into the ceiling into a waiting pairs of jaws. What do you do?
So, like, am I attached by a roper or by a tentacle?
Tentacle of the roper. The roper, it has a tentacle and it's dragging you into its jaw, and the eye is giving you eyes.
So
Giving you the
I'm
eyes.
gonna use my unarmed strike to bite it off. By the way, I'm a lizard folk. I can make my unarmed strikes can be just me chomping at people.
All right, go ahead and attack the tentacle.
And by the way, I'm gonna use a race feature thing to what's it called? What's it called? I gotta scroll real quick. Uh, scroll. Hungry jaws.
They see
Oh,
me
and I can do this.
scrolling.
I can do this as a bonus action. So I'm gonna bite. Oh God. All right. So I'm gonna sacrifice my flurry of blows to hungry jaws. So yeah,
Hungry jaws.
20.
20 hits.
Yep. So with the jaw, it does the normal damage, and I gain temporary hit points equal to my con modifier. That's okay. That's not really that good. I thought it was better, but yeah. So I'm just gonna roll the d8.
Yeah, it doesn't really scale, does it?
It doesn't. It's a race feature thing. As 6 plus 7 is 6 plus 7 is
9. Oh, wait, no,
14.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
6
14 is
6
enough
plus 7.
damage. You go ahead
14.
and
Yeah.
yeah, you destroy the tentacle. You drop back on the ground with a light as a feather.
Yeah. With my feather thing. Yeah. I'm gonna go over to Coralie and do healy stuff. What's it called? I gotta scroll back. I accidentally closed out of my sheet. Subclass features Hand of Healing? Yeah, Hand of Healing. Yeah, I'm gonna spend my action to spend a hit point to restore D8 plus 3. Alright. Shit, nice. 8 plus 3.
Nice. All right, so
That's
Coralie immediately looks better. You see the color rush back into her features. She is no longer deathly pale. She looks healthy.
Nice.
Hey, this is no place to die. And I pick I is she heavy?
Just slap her.
She was, I don't know, like 130 pounds, just
I
normal
can
weight.
easily pick that up. Yeah, I'm just gonna like pick her up and like carry her out of the way of danger and start like yeah.
Yeah,
And use
she was, she
by the
was
way, my movement is 50 feet, so yeah.
She was definitely very appreciative of the health and healing, and she's a little confused because she was like in a pretty safe area. But yeah, you definitely put her even to a more safe area.
I don't know if it's a safe
Yeah.
area if I was like around her vicinity and I got tentacled.
I moved her on my turn. After you.
Oh,
left
you
me.
did. My bad.
Yeah.
All good, all good. So yeah, she's got some more health. She's even further back in even more cover. All right, Menos.
So is that worm still there?
One worm is still there, still stunned, and the
Good.
other is
Because I'm about
banished.
In a harmless
Uh,
demi-plane,
actually,
about to
incapacitated.
to beat this worm up.
If the monk just ended his turn, it's not stunned anymore.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
That's true. Well, I'm gonna recklessly attack it, so I get advantage
Oh, I'll
anyway.
spend. By the way, I didn't say it in my turn yet, so I'm going to spend a key point to stun it because I used my unarmed strike.
Hold
Make a save.
on.
Well, I'd be on the roper.
Ooh.
Not
Yeah, it would
the-
be on the roper.
Still helpful.
I quickly say that. Yeah.
I'm gonna
Wait,
say
is
I'm
someone still on the roper?
no. They dropped themselves out of the roper's tentacle.
I
I'm gonna
just
say
quickly
that
caught myself and was just like, oh yeah. By the way, I was spending another key point to do that.
I don't want you to stun my worm, so I'm gonna say the roper actually pulled you more than 5 feet away from the purple worm that you stunned, and then
I wasn't talking about the worm. I was talking about the roper, the one that I hit.
oh, you wanted to stun the roper.
Yeah, because it has to be the thing that I hit.
Gonna say
So make a save.
no. You're too far away from the roper to actually hit him. You can hit.
Technically,
Huh?
I hit it earlier, and I just have to spend a key
You hit
point,
the
and it stuns.
tentacle. The tentacles are kind of separate.
Yeah, so the Roper's tentacle have their own AC and hit points. That's
That's
why
gay.
you're. That is. That's why it is a thing where you were able to free yourself. You were able to do enough damage to the hit points of the individual tentacle, and actually sending a stunning strike through the tentacle up to the Roper. It seems like these tentacles are pretty much disposable. They're like lizard tails where they're detachable. So I'm going to say no
All right,
stunning
makes
strike
sense.
to the
Makes sense. That's
Roper.
fine.
Yeah.
I get to keep a key point.
Yeah, no, yeah. It was not for this moment. All right, Ekmenos, back to you.
All right. Does a 23 hit?
23 hits.
What about an 18?
18 just hits.
Yeah. All right. Both of them connected. Let me go ahead and get this damage rolled. All right. Uh that's gonna be 35 points of damage.
Nice. I've got the damage.
So how do you want to do
No. Any movement? Bonus action?
Um, you know what? Yeah, bonus action. I'm going to go ahead and use my what is it? My zealous presence. Once per long rest as a bonus action, I unleash a battle cry, and up to 10 creatures that I choose within 60 feet. I hope somebody is around 60 feet. I think the monk is. He'll get advantage on all his attack rolls.
I probably
I'm
am.
within
I mean,
range. He just moved 50 feet away. Maybe not.
true. Yeah, I did move 50 feet away, so
Oh no.
I
Close
don't know how
enough.
far I was away
Was
for.
okay, if
I'm
there's no
within
one
that
around
range.
me, then I'm not gonna do it.
So Alaria, and we'll say that Zelzas as well benefits from this boon.
Yeah.
Nice.
All
You
right,
just see a big old flash of radiant energy as I scream like an anime protagonist.
Hi-yah!
And we get what?
You sound like Link from Legend of Zelda. Yeah,
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 yeah, yeah.
yeah. Yeah. So,
What was the bonus we got?
advantage.
Advantage.
You get advantage on all attack rolls until my next turn.
Dope.
Yay! That's amazing for me because I attack a lot,
Exactly.
and I used to miss a lot because some person named Grass had a 20 AC. I hate him so much.
Oh, I'm sure he'll never come back up, and he hasn't already been written back into the story. Azura.
Let me take a look at what. I think I've done my job so far, so I'm just gonna try and lay down some damage. But on what? On the worm or on the how many tentacles are there actually?
So many.
As many as your heart desires.
Hitting the tentacles won't do anything, but if you hit the roper themselves.
Hentai.
And there are two ropers, if I
Yeah.
recall correctly.
There are
Okay.
two ropers, and there are also these weird, inky, void-like tentacles erupting out of the ground around Alaria and Ekmenos right now.
Hentai.
And these black tentacles seem to be harming Alaria.
They're trying to, although they seem a little impotent.
Is it an action to do this? Dang it, it's an action to do this. I'm just gonna attack one of the ropers. And I think I will use. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with Chill Touch. Uh, 11.
Chill.
I'm gonna spend a lucky point to redo that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys are lucky you guys had feats. I used all my feats to do ability score improvements.
That's right.
Yeah.
ASI all the way.
I
I
always
normally
get
do
one of
feats.
those. Oh, a 19.
19 just misses.
Ah,
Wait,
dang it.
what?
Those are some elusive. Those are some elusive ropers, whatever they're called. Oh well, 19 misses. I think. What do I have as a bonus action
Don't-
here?
Oh wait, you didn't. I thought I was about to say I thought you had like a advantage on it, and then I realized, oh yeah, you're high up in the air like a gnat.
Yeah, I used the luck point, but even a 19 wasn't enough. Jesus Christ.
Ropers have IC.
Jesus Christ,
Let's
do they?
see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God. Rover's my natural enemy.
Seriously, bro.
What can I do as a bonus action? I can't heal anyone. I can
Rovers
miss a
are like
step, but I have no
usually
reason
not
to
the
do
worst
so.
nightmare.
Oh, I'm just gonna chill here. I have no reason to go any further.
You could come to us.
Why would I do
Actually,
that?
that's not a good idea. There's a lot of stuff on the ground that you probably don't want to deal with.
So
Like,
would you rather have haste or would you rather have two purple worms attacking you?
hey,
Haste.
2
give me
purple
haste.
worms, honestly, if I'm being honest.
That sounds like a fun time, to be
Wait,
honest.
wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Hold on. I don't
I'm
think
gonna
this man.
use my insight check on the DM.
Oh
Hold
no.
it.
You're breaking the fourth wall.
Alaria.
I use metagame.
Are the inky tentacles preventing my movement at all?
Let's see. When a creature enters the affected area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, the creature must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take schmippity schmop damage and be restrained by the tentacles until the thing ends. So I will ask a dexterity saving throw, please.
14.
14 saves. Yep, the tentacles continue to try and inappropriately do the inappropriate touch. Unsuccessfully.
Oh.
No, not Mr. Bad Touch.
Wait a
So-
minute. I might have to go meet these tentacles.
Can I get to the ropers at all? Or would it be easier to just get to the worm?
Like in ropes.
The worm is right in front of you. The roper is about 50 feet up in the air above you.
So the worm then. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
I will just make my attacks against the worm. Not using anything fancy, just attacking.
Schmibbity schwipe.
Slappy slappy.
Does a 15 hit?
I don't think a 15.
15 misses the worm.
Does a 20 hit?
20 hits the worm.
Oh yeah, you have advantage.
No, I do not.
Yeah, you do. You benefited
Oh.
from
You
the
do
the
have
shout.
advantage. The shout from
You're right.
Ekmenos. Yeah, go ahead
so
and
you should.
re-roll.
So you
Yeah.
should yeah.
Okay.
You're welcome,
Does a
guy.
17 hit?
Appreciate
17 just misses.
Okay, so just one hit with Dawnbringer. So that'll be 14 from Dawnbringer. And then does a 30 hit?
Oh my god. Yes.
That'll be
Damn.
a total of 20 damage from the others, the Wakened Dragon's Wrath longsword.
You scare me. This is why women scare me.
Wait,
Huh?
does a 20 hit the roper?
A 20 does hit the roper. Just hits.
Oh, I forgot about my +1 book.
Oh, you do have a new book. All right. I've got the 20 damage. Alaria, go ahead.
Yeah.
Azura,
Yeah.
go ahead and roll up your damage for the successful hit on the roper.
19 necrotic and it cannot heal.
Which roper, by the way, are you hitting? Are you hitting the one that had reeled up Zelzas?
Yes.
Or are you hitting the... Okay.
I will be the one that reared up Zell's ass.
Thank you.
He'll
I have
probably take a
received
bit of
vengeance.
fall damage, but you'll be
Oh,
alright.
I'm already down. And no, I don't. I have feather fall pretty much, or slow fall.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay,
I
so that
negate
happens.
60 points of damage.
Oh,
I've got the 19 damage.
fuck you, gravity.
5. Got it. In the end, that is going to be Alaria. Anything else?
Nope.
Fuck. And finally get to attack with my worm.
Uh-uh.
Fuckers.
That's what
I'm
you
gonna stun it
was-
again. Watch me.
Pocket sand.
Fucking-
God, I want to just like move the worm right through Ekmenos and Alaria and just go fucking squash that monk. So
ahead and do
bad.
it.
No, I
Do
didn't
it.
do anything wrong.
It's going to be a bite
Except stun you.
attack against Alaria and a tail stinger against Akmenos.
Oh, you bitch.
Alaria, it's going to be a 27 to hit against you
Yeah, that hits.
and a 22 to hit against you, Akmenos.
I eat tail stingers for breakfast.
Actually,
It's kind of tasty.
I only have 5 key points remaining, guys.
Oh, that's oodles and noodles of key points.
I mean, to be fair, once I run out of key points, I mean I can still hit 3 times per turn.
Right, you're still a monster.
Yeah, I still get 3 attacks because I have a bonus action to hit again.
I also have 3 attacks.
Excuse me? What is that? 3d8 for?
Nothing, don't worry about it.
20
Oh.
damage.
Oh.
What now?
Who's that 24?
Who's that 17 for?
Alaria, you are going to take 20. Wait a minute. 29 piercing damage as this purple worm gives you a chompity chomp.
Okay.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh.
22 on the deck save.
Oh, that's a good save. You feel yourself being thrown up into the air, and you are about to come back down into the open and waiting jaws of the purple worm, and you're able to air swim out of the way and land back on the ground.
Monster! You tried to eat him!
That was
You're
a high DC.
monster!
That was a high DC too. That was a good roll on your part.
Everyone give a round of applause. Alaria the airfish.
Okay.
I do like a little cheerleader dance.
Pretty okay.
Be aggressive. Be.
You're aggressive.
You
And
just hear Zora just say,
Do a little high
"Don't
kick.
die. I
up my
need you to
hamstring.
get out."
oh wow. I should
I'm
use
just focused on tending to the woman, even if I'm scared.
I'm gonna use those against the opposite players next time because I know that Akmenos has a high con save, but it is what it is now. I need you to go ahead and take 26 points of piercing damage, and as you
Me?
look down, yes, Sir Akmenos.
The halved.
Yeah, because you're raging. And as you look down, you see piercing through your belly a long. Oh, what is this at the end of his tail? It's
Stinger?
like a stinger. Yeah, it's like what you'd see at a scorpion. You see this thing pierce into you and then start to undulate as it fills you full of
Yeah.
poison.
Uh,
Please make a
I
con
forgot.
save.
con save?
Constitution saving throw.
Sure.
Be right back.
Give me 1 second. Okay, yeah, so it's just strength, not con. 21.
Oh, you guys are rolling too high. Yeah, you feel. And you see these veins of iridescent neon radiating green start to eke into your blood, and you flex, and you're like, get out of here. And you pull out the stinger and throw it on the ground in disgust. And you are only going to take 20
my
poison
God.
damage.
That's so much.
I'm back.
I don't have poison. So,
It's a good thing I'm immune to poison.
but I am going to use Stone's Endurance on that.
Oh, what does that do?
Basically, since I'm a Goliath, as a reaction, I can reduce damage dealt by a 12d or a 1d12 plus 4.
Rolled up.
What's with the 41?
So that's going to be 8 points less, so 33.
That
So,
number scares me. Please tell me what that is.
stinger
Is it
damage.
halved on a success?
Oh,
It
wait,
was.
yeah, no, that's why it was halved. My bad.
So 20 down by 8 to 12 damage. Did I get that reduction correct? You said
You
8?
did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Down to 12. Well rolled, well rolled. All right, that's going to be the end of the purple worm's turn. That actually brings us to the roper's turn. The roper is going to go ahead and try and grab all well, actually, yeah,
Bring it.
Zilzas is out of range, so these
But I'm
4 attacks are going to be 2 each on Alaria and Ekmenos.
Can I wiggle myself appealingly towards it?
Yeah, over here, big boy.
Womp, womp,
That's a
womp, womp.
7. Thought that was
This
a 1.
isn't Undertale, okay? You can't flirt.
Says you. I'm gonna have a
Hey.
roper mommy by the end of this session.
Oh,
I'm leaving because of that.
I gotta go. Alaria, you do feel these roper tentacles wrap around your waist and begin to reel you up into the air. You are pulled 25 feet up
What did I
midway.
get to hit?
20.
I have a 22 AC.
Plus 7 to the tendril attack, so 27 total.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you rolled a nat 20.
See, that's different.
Meh.
Oh Jesus.
And then
Yeah.
on his second 2
Jesus.
attacks, that is a 12. I don't know why I'm rolling a sec. Okay, so those 2 other attacks are both going on to Ekmenos. A 19 hits you,
Yes.
so you feel yourself grappled by the
Whoa.
roper. He is not reeling you up. He can only do 1 reel a turn. So only Alaria is pulled 25 feet into the air, but you do feel yourself restrained by these tentacles.
Oh.
I don't like that.
Wow.
Then
Wow.
that is going to go ahead and end the roper's turn.
It's
The
Zozas.
I think it's the other roper now.
other
Oh.
roper.
No. Ropers are scary, man.
Mm-hmm.
They are the things of nightmares.
Reminds me of the cowards from Skyrim.
Your nightmare, but my ideal date.
I'm leaving.
All right, that is a thing that is happening now. That is going to hurt quite a bit.
Oh.
So you see the second roper open its mouth, and the crackling energy from within lances out and pierces a line.
Not Zelzaz. Anyone else but me.
Yep. It's going to hit both Alaria and Ekmenos.
Oh shit, that's a big thunder.
I'm going to need each of you to make dexterity saving throws at disadvantage because you're currently tentacled.
Well, I get flat rolls because of my feral sense.
Nice.
Doesn't matter. That was a nat 1.
Try to dodge lightning, and sometimes it don't work.
No. God damn it.
8,
Oh, it's gonna hurt.
3, 4.
We will miss you, Ekmenos. Roll up a new
5.
case.
Ooh, I got a 6.
2 failures. Oh, too bad. I'm so sorry, you
Coming
guys.
back as a necromancer.
Each of you, please take 38 points of lightning damage as a
Oh.
lightning bolt rips out of this roper down into each of you.
Delicious.
That's a
I like
lot
those
of
for breakfast.
damage.
That's a lot of damage. Rest in peace,
Yes.
guys. You guys will be missed.
If only my other purple worm here was here.
How
That's
much
gonna
damage?
38 total lightning.
I don't know how many turns it's been, but I'm pretty sure it's 10 turns for it to come back because one
Yeah.
action is 10
It's only
seconds.
been 2, I think.
2 rounds,
it's
correct.
even 2
10
rounds.
times.
2 rounds.
yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Back to the top of the 3rd round. Zelzas, you're up.
I start going back after doing that apparently unnecessary action of moving Coraline,
Coralie.
whatever. Doesn't matter. Time to bully that worm. You know what I'm about to do, Wookie.
You're going to work the worm, right?
Sure. Yeah, that's what I do on
Gonna
a
beat
Friday
him
night,
up.
a lonely Friday night. Roll the
Work the
die.
worm.
18
Oh,
plus 7.
God,
Does
now I
that hit?
see what you're fucking saying. Don't stun my worm.
18 plus 7. Does that hit?
Yes.
Okay, now I'm gonna do extra attack. Also, by the way, roll a save. A
Come
con
on.
save.
You can make him make a save for every hit that hits.
A 2.
God.
You fail. You're now stunned, so I have
just-
advantage on this next attack.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Oh,
doesn't
the
hit.
humanity.
Now I'm gonna roll again. That does hit, because that's a 19. Plus 7.
DM anger increasing.
Alright, so that's both my attacks hit, and now I'm gonna oh, flurry of blows with harm.
Yep, go ahead.
17 plus 7. That was with advantage.
Everything over 18 will hit. Or
I like this.
18 and
Alright.
above will hit.
Alright, well that will hit. That won't, but I have advantage. That will, because it's 18. 18 hits, right?
Yes.
So all attacks hit.
Roll up damage for all 5 attacks?
Four.
It's 2 hits, another 2 hits, and harm.
Got it.
Yeah, so 5. So that's 5d8 plus 7, and then one of them's a plus 3. You know what? I'm using Bogsy / roll. So if each of them was a plus 7, so what's 7 times 4?
28.
28. So that's 5d8 plus 28. So that's 45 damage plus 3.
Jesus Christ.
So that's 48 damage, and you're stunned.
My God.
And what was this on?
Worm.
Purple worm.
The worm again?
Yeah, the same one.
What? Why
How
only
is
have
that-
one?
How is that worm looking? Because that worm has been fucked up.
Every hit has been like so far like above 20 damage, and that was only one attack that was 20 damage. The rest was over 30.
Why let one of your worms be ganked by the players? Why not let both of them be ganked?
Oh my god. So yeah, this
Well,
is
that's because
the
the other one's banished.
Yeah,
Yes,
the other one's
yeah.
fucking gone.
the one got Thanos.
feel so bad for your worm.
gets snapped. No, this worm, it's that scene in DBZ where they get just lit up by like 100 rapid blows and he just starts exploding after a couple seconds.
Yeah.
He's looking on the very brink of death.
Oh,
I have something for him.
I also have something for him. Wait, let me look at my actions real quick. Wait,
You used
I
your
used
action
action.
bonus action already.
But
So unless you have a
Cringe.
free action.
I mean, I could check.
I'll use my free action to dance on his grave.
Do you have
Use
2
my
levels
free
in
action
fighter
to
to get action
teabag him.
surge?
Yeah. No, I'm kidding.
By the way, Wookie, have we gotten a... I don't think we've gotten a rest since the Gratz fight, right?
We did.
I think it would be pretty rude for Vizeran to have treated you to his wonderful Tower of Revenge without letting you guys get a full night's sleep. So go ahead. We'll say that after the fight with Gratz, you got a full night's rest and then headed out into the Worm Writhings.
Yeah, you said we got a long rest last time we played.
I see.
Does sound like me.
So nice.
So I didn't even need to use my Harness Divine.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Nope. Doesn't change anything.
that's cringe of you, kind of. That's kind of cringe of you.
All right, Zelzas. Well, good turn. Damn, man.
Is he immune to poison?
The purple worm?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, so I'm gonna inflict poison on it.
That's not very nice.
By the way, it's on the. You don't save. I just do it,
Okay, well, I
and it's
mean,
not an action either. That's just when I use harm.
It's just poison condition.
Yeah, it's just poison condition. So yeah, I think that's extra advantage on you.
No, it's disadvantage on its attack rolls and ability checks.
That would have been funny though.
I would be shocked if
Still
this worm
useful.
makes it out of this
Yeah,
round.
so you're debuffed to hell.
But it is
Stunned,
stunned, so it doesn't
poisoned. Oh, God. Akmenos, you
It's-
are restrained, but you just
Oh.
see this worm get lit the fuck up and just explode with different vile green poisons eking out of the cracks in its exoskeleton.
Oh no.
What do you
Uh,
do?
I'm gonna swing at it.
This is probably a good move.
recklessly,
You have advantage as he is stunned.
and so it's just gonna be a flat roll.
Mhm.
That's gonna be a 27 to hit.
That hits.
Nice. It's
Yay!
gonna, yay! It's gonna be
I
11.
can also remove conditions if someone gets like blinded or such like that.
Nice. 11 plus 10 radiant. So 21 points of damage on that first hit.
How do you want to kill him?
I
I want to kill. No.
can I as I'm being dragged, as I'm being grappled and slowly dragged up, I guess,
Uh-huh.
I just want to rip into it with my axe and just kind of bring it up with me and then just kind of like rip through and have it drop back.
Yeah, so you sink your axe deep into the purple worm as you're getting pulled up, and there's this moment of tension between the roper as it continues to pull and suck you up into its mouth, and it tugs, and the axe catches, and it continues to pull, and the tension increases to a point where it just zip, unzips this purple worm as its guts spill out into the cavern. It judders and convulses a few times before falling limply onto the cavern floor. It is dead.
Yeah. And
Now I
then
gotta deal with another worm.
I want to swing at the ropes that are holding me.
Absolutely. Go ahead and take an attack.
That's going to be a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
And that's going to be 15 points of damage.
You cut yourself free.
I'm going to superhero landing. And then get up and run.
Yep, you are now out of the range of one of the ropers. Which way do you run?
I run towards the lady.
Coralie.
Yeah, Coralie.
All right, you're running backwards. Go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw as you try and dodge through this inky pool of blackness. These tentacles trying to reach through out of nowhere and grapple you.
Oh, no. That is going
You.
to be a 17.
17 saves. You step on all the tentacles that try and reach up and grab you, crush them. That is gonna be good. You are still free of movement. You move back to Coralie into the zone of safety.
And then can I yell out to the group?
Sure.
Hey, let's just get out of here before the other worm shows up.
Fine with me. We still have the egg, right?
You
Yeah.
do.
I have mine in my bag.
So I'm gonna zip across. By the way, I don't know if this is like any necessary information, but you said it's like a liquid, right?
It is
Because I
like
can-
a...
Turn.
Whenever I dash, I can zip across liquids. Yeah, I know it's not my turn. I'm saying like for whenever I can like go back, I'm gonna do that, so I don't have to deal with the yeah.
Sure. I'm just kind of saying that for more like flavor-ish. Is like a... It looks like this like pool of oil that these tentacles are coming up out of. But yeah,
Well, it's liquid.
it's definitely oily. Yeah, it's liquidy.
Definitely something.
Yep.
Yeah, I can literally. I'm Jesus. When I dash, I can run across water and glide across walls.
So,
Yeah, it's not the water that's slowing you down, though.
no, so the tentacles that are actually the
It
mechanic
doesn't have to.
of
Yeah, it
this.
doesn't have to be water. It's just liquids. Are the tentacles liquid?
Azura, your move. What are you doing?
The party's saying let's get the heck up out of there, so she would get the heck up out of there. I'm up near like the edge of this cave, so who is
Disengage.
closest to me?
At this point, the entire group is clustered about 100 or 120 feet away from you.
Currently entangled with the roper.
Yep, Alaria's
Oh, we have someone entangled on the
dangling.
rope.
Yeah.
Okay. So wait, who's dangling again?
Alaria.
Alaria, gotcha. So here's what I'm gonna do. I have 50 feet of movement, and this spell has a range of 90 feet. So he's 100 feet away. I only have to move 10 feet. And I'm just gonna cast Vortex Warp on Alaria, and he now appears 10 feet away from me, near the edge.
Alaria, you bamf out of the
Actually,
ground.
no.
Oh,
I can put him. I can move him 90 feet in any direction. So I'll put him like right behind me. Actually,
Alaria, you all of a sudden feel these tentacles constricting, continuing to pull you up towards the jaws, and then you're
Wait,
free.
does that mean she's falling?
No, she just bamps right behind Azura.
I thought Azura was flying.
I am.
Yeah, so she's falling.
Well, it's 90 feet
No,
any
no, no.
direction. I imagine
You
she'd
can
put me on the ground.
only. I can only put you on the ground. It has to be a
Oh,
surface.
okay. I thought you were just gonna like spawn her in the air and just be like, well, good luck.
No. But okay, so I moved 10 feet. So I'll say I moved 10 feet down, or I move another 40 feet down, and I just say hop on the magic broom.
Hop on the magic school bus.
Yee-hee.
Please be a normal field trip with a friend.
No.
No way.
It's never normal.
Never normal. No.
Just that one kid in the back.
But I think
this is
it's
not a balanced skill trip.
But yeah, you're now near the edge. Near the exit, I mean. And that's my turn.
All right, Alaria, you find yourself all of a sudden free, back on the ground, and next to your newfound friend Azura. It is your move. What do you do?
There's nothing in melee range. We're just getting out of here. So yeah, I'll just hop on the broom so we
Hop
can
on.
get out of here.
Yee.
I'll use my action to use lay on hands to heal myself.
Go ahead and roll up
Smart
some.
choice.
Go ahead and roll up some healing there, and I'm gonna go ahead and figure out what the map looks like and see how you guys
I
are.
guess I'll be the one carrying Coralie.
I can carry her.
I'm already carrying her.
Okay.
So,
I'm the knight in shining armor.
Don't push your luck.
Hey, listen. I was very helpful here.
So it
I think.
seems that as you guys make good your escape, tentacles from both the floor and the ceiling trying to grasp and pull as you step through them, dodging them like a kelp forest. There
It's
are
like something out of Call of Cthulhu.
Oh, no.
There are a few avenues of escape. You can head back into the bone fields, from which you entered the egg chamber. Probably, it is certainly an avenue of escape if you want to try and exit back through the collapsed ceiling from which you fell through.
I mean, I could.
Oh wait, is that whatever happened to the drow lady?
Yeah, what happened to the drow lady? Did she just leave?
I'm just hanging in the back. I'm trying to stay out of the way.
Oh, okay, perfect.
I ask her which is the
So-
way to the village.
This way. Follow me.
So,
Uh,
drow lady, how'd you like my cooking? I'd make a great housewife.
I didn't throw it up immediately, so you get a pass.
I roll insight.
She enjoyed it very much.
Yeah, proficient insight. I rolled a 16 plus 7. I'm pretty sure I can tell. Yeah, she liked it. She liked my stew and my bread.
She guides you into one of these freshly carved tunnels. In fact, the worm that was banished, you quickly make your way up into this deep, freshly carved, freshly tunneled passageway by this worm, and you all are hustling. You have to make your way. You're like running the gauntlet. You're trying to pass through this tunnel before the worm apparates back from its banishment. It is a long tunnel, and you're feeling like you're just barely going to be able to make it. You're running full bore, and each one of you emerge back through this exit just as the worm apparates back from the dimension and continues to tunnel into the passage to the egg chamber through which you just fled away from you. And as you gauge and take in your surroundings, each one of you breathing heavily,
Alaria, you seem to know this person. You can take her for now. I'm gonna die.
Wait, are you the one on my broom?
No, Alaria is. I'm just the one holding Alaria's acquaintance, friend.
Okay, my
Love
bad.
her.
I'm still learning the voices here.
Yeah.
I sound exactly like Alaria. I know. I'm just that good of an impersonator. The trickster.
and
I
as you
haven't
all
found a voice yet. I'm stuttering Argonian. Sorry, Rookie. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
all good, man. As you all catch your breath and acclimate to each other's voices, checking each one of you here is present as it's dim in here. The lights are in a completely dark tunnel, totally dark tunnel. Only light that you are emitting and casting into your surroundings is what's illuminating. So you are relying on each other's voice to tell who's present. And all of a sudden, calling through the darkness, figures emerge that you did not know were there. You hear called out in a sharp tone of another drow. Hain, is that you? And stepping from the shadows,
Who the hell is that?
you see an older drow woman, still very beautiful, coming, flanked by a couple more drow. Hain breaks from your group, runs over, and throws herself into the arms of the waiting drow, and they embrace as they eye you with distrust. A moment
Why are you looking
passes.
at us like that?
A moment passes as the two groups size each other up. Coralie presses into you, Alaria. Zelzas, Rictavio presses into you, looking for comfort.
Where the hell did you come from?
I don't know. They don't look particularly friendly. Oh dear.
It's okay. I pat him on the head.
I give them a winning smile.
Oh, well, then in
Why
that
is
case, gonna
Well-
say,
Everyone suddenly has a heart attack. They died because you're so ugly. No, I'm kidding.
While you guys do that, I'm just gonna cast what's the name of this freaking spell? Oh yeah,
I'm going to heal
telepathic
myself.
bond. So for the next hour, we can all speak with each other telepathically.
Hot.
good call.
And-
All can
And
communicate.
it's for free.
It's free real estate. And that's where we'll. Well, and that's I think where we're gonna finish it off for this session, y'all.
This
Are
is
we
about
ending
the
on an even
Cliffhanger.
30?
Cliffhanger. Who are these people? Where is she?
yeah. This is about the latest I can stay up.
So
I
it's
can stay up for way longer.
running a little bit too long today, but yeah, I'm gonna thank y'all very much for playing. Good night.
Yeah.
Good night.